the skin, nigga. High five. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Look, I be flexing in my bag. Wow. California, hippie, swag. Hop out, like, bitch, I'm me. Yeah. You cannot fuck without no ID. Lost patience, fuck waiting. Voicemails from Satan. Stop playing on my phone, dog. Nigga, bro, got no relation. Envy what? Who's hating? You ain't worth the conversation. And every verse I gotta take on the church. Nigga, Illuminati, no Mason. Scheme seating, street sweeper. Leatherface, meat cleaver. Say the word, we can chop it up. You can call your squad, but that's not enough. Shit, I had enough of your face. Your bitch ain't bougie, she basic. Man, I been stuck in that matrix. That blueprint, I done traced it. They got the nerve to be talking levels. Louis Avenue, Clinton Young Ghetto. Pulling strings, Miss Pedal. Been pushing rock hard and heavy metal. I'm on a mission, chefing up the kitchen. All my niggas water whipping. Every day we fucking tripping. Hot corners, touching bases, Cal Ripken. I been told that we different. Phone home, no minutes. Live life, no limits. Leave your top spinning, no fidgets. Clocks ticking, thoughts drifting. And all my niggas on go. High five, fly high. Block cooking all the snow. I be flexing in my bag. California, hippie, swag. Hop out, like, bitch, I'm me. You cannot fuck without no why.
Hold up, your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. Your lady snatching 80s bastard. Affiliate with killer niggas. I just made we act like maniacs, bruh. You and I don't move alike. I'm the type to scoop your wife and do what's right. That means I hit it so good, she'll wanna leave, but I convince her to stay with you for life. It's quite bold. My life's goal to use my flow to fight for all the injustices, justice past. Shout out to Jugger, my jugging ass. Proud of the projects and Louis Abs. Goonin' for Gouda and Gucci bags. Then Jordan the August. I wanna fuck the game in every office. I feel so conflicted. I know the truth, yet I feel no conviction. I'm on a mission. I know I'm God, yet I feel no religion. I want the kind of money that I'm full. Rubber banded, underhanded. I was told if your heart is gold and you move to white, you be on the edge. That's a fucking yoke. I only like her if Oasis panoramic. Tasted like your famished hater. My manners came about the whole up. None of you on my level. You ain't got what it takes to understand it. Whoa. This one's for the niggas that ain't make it past go. We did till it raw, heavy metal in my soul. $1 mental, treat the temple like a stove. Like that with the bag, came back with the stove.
I be flexing in my bag. California, baby, swag. Hop out, like, bitch, I'm me. You cannot fuck without no ID. I be flexing in my bag. California, hippie, swag, hop out, like, bitch, I'm me. High five, one time for the skin.
I love what I do more than I love a woman. I love the music game, I love money, I love the hustle.
I live my whole life shallow, this is the deep part. So you hear nothing but truth soon as this beat start. We came up from the mud, high school sweethearts. Who would think 20 years later we'll depart? I seen it coming, we ain't click like that. Did some cheating, little shit like that. If a fine feline off of that puss, I'ma get that cat. But I was just fucking them broads, I was gonna get right back. So we can move on and be a family just like the Huxtables. But lately you seeming distant, don't know what's up with you. Know you seeing a man in which you got comfortable. But how you let him fuck you raw and nutting you? Now you having this baby and now he's stuck with you. In case you wondering how I'm handling this, it's nothing, boo. You bugging, even our kid can tell. So I flip that quarter in that water, boo, and wish you well. What the
You have never loved a woman like, but have you ever like loved a woman like that? I mean, maybe to the point of that she could even hurt you. Have you ever been in a relationship like that?
I don't think she can hurt me because I've been hurt already. I've been hurt since a kid. I grew up with pain. I still live with pain.
But you have kids.
I got kids that I do. I love my kids.
Goddamn, I love my C's, dawg. I do what it take to feed y'all. Chris Jr., Nixon, James, y'all gonna grow to be superb misters. But right now, let me talk to your sister. Chrisette Michelle Campbell, yes, my baby girl. October 26th, I brought you into this crazy world. I was the first to know. I thought that dollar van, one look at that sonogram, I wanted to holler, fam. Gotta stand up, fix my stance. I'm up 6 a.m. to get those bands. Why you think your daddy's on the grind, trying to get you these college plans? So you don't need no man. Stay far from all that trashy talk and that monotony, that blasphemous talk about Christ. That ain't your poppy. Sorry things ain't work with your mother. Won't knock the fact she's a good woman for somebody, just not me. So when you gone, I send for you. Cause when you gone, I be missing you. Found some love in the women I've been fishing through. Theirs has stipulations, yours unconditional. I love you and often it's said, somebody hurt you, I'm wildin' like I'm off on my meds. No style and protect you till I'm a corpse and I'm dead. Anybody fucking with that, off with their head.
She's spoiled.
Very much.
She has to be.
Purposely. So if any nigga come around fucking with that, bah! One shot, I ain't doing two.
It's interesting to hear you talk about your mom and then hear that she passed away so young. So really, you didn't know her at all?
No, I didn't.
You just probably know through stories or what you kind of put in your head. And
nobody really told me much.
Third verse, I ain't stopping, I'm burning rubber. I never spoke on this subject, I kept it undercover. The first example, the union between woman and man. Start with a boy and his mother. I lost mine, it turned me into a heathen. I was 15, heart bleeding, grieving. So picture me giving a fuck if a chick tell me that she leaving when I bury my reason for breathing. I survived some of the toughest weather and built some skin that's tougher than the toughest leather. I'm trying to change for my kids, show them love is the way to live. If I did, would've treated their mothers better. Maybe I wouldn't stumble and not be so cocky, maybe I could be humble. But every rookie fumbles. If I don't catch a love spell, oh well, that's how the cookie crumble.
Your mom not being around and you having this probably big thing, I just wonder what that does to your relationships.
You know, if you have a mama, it show you a different way of showing love and affection.
That's like a little sad though, right? That's like
I take it for what it's worth, honestly.
So you're gonna be a bachelor forever?
If I have to be, I ain't mad at it. As long as I just live a life that I want to live. And if I don't get married or have a woman to do it with, then fuck it, it is what it is.
Yo.
We live?
Yeah, yes, sir. Let me mute this shit real quick.
Oh, we motherfucking live.
You live.
So, it's Thursday, that day again.
Yeah, we got moving more.
Motherfucking Lost in Translation. Every Thursday, 9 something to 11 something.
How's everybody doing out there? You know what I mean? Lost Translation Podcast. What's up? Everybody want to introduce themselves? I feel like we should do that shit every week, man. Fact.
Y'all want to reintroduce ourselves?
Mm-hmm. So what? There's always new people around.
My name Dope Getter. Nah, I'm dead.
What up?
Motherfucking Dave in the building.
Your boy Blaine Louis, yeah.
My name Honcho. I was born in New York, raised in Jersey City. That's just for you, but I represent the ATL. ATL versus everybody.
Don't he just say it loud in here, hood hopper. Just say that shit out loud in here, hood hopper.
Niggas know where I'm from. For real.
You just said ATL versus everybody, but just said how Tip gonna lose at 50.
We're gonna talk about that later.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
We're gonna talk about that later.
We got a few things on the docket today. I don't like that word. But I don't know.
Nah, that shit ass.
That's a
docket.
term.
Dockers.
I don't hear that shit in court.
We got a special guest this week. We got Crisis, 1/3 of the heat.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna get into some shit today. So, when niggas wanna start? Matter of fact, let's talk about how your week went. How your week go? How you feeling?
I do a lot of shit to get intoxicated. It's crazy. I do a lot of shit to get intoxicated. That being
Wait,
said,
come on. What do you do to get intoxicated besides the normal route to get intoxicated?
all right, listen. I'm looking for inebriation, my friend.
Do you inject alcohol?
It's a possibility. When you're talking about
In between his toes.
I look for inebriation at all times.
Sit your feet in a tub of liquor and let it soak in?
Nah. I don't do that. That's weird.
He said he got a lot of ways to get
is that a thing?
intoxicated. I don't know.
I have a lot of ways to get intoxicated. I drink. I smoke. You know, occasionally, once in the blue, it go back. It's up there. I mean, go back.
What
Occasionally, once in the blue.
for apples?
Yo, we talk about everything on here. All the latest topics, all the latest shit.
Would you do that?
What?
Bobbing for apples in a pail for liquor? Yeah.
Ooh, that shit gonna burn, but I'm with it.
I'm not putting my face in it. I need goggles. I'm not burning my eyes with that shit.
I know.
If you give me goggles, I'm down. I'm probably gonna win.
Going in there butt naked, nigga.
I see this nigga try to throw apple at his mouth 4 times and he missed every time.
Ooh.
Or some drunk shit.
That's some drunk shit.
Drunk college shit.
He was throwing apples at his face, trying to catch them shit.
That sounds funny, bro.
Trying to catch them shit.
I wasn't the only one doing it.
I didn't do it. He wasn't the only one doing it. But
It wasn't even my idea.
It wasn't, but I care
But you
about
joined
my.
in. That's why I fuck with the show.
I care about my
down for the
teeth,
get
my
down.
nigga. You ain't see how hard he was throwing that shit at his face.
See, now I ain't doing that.
He was like trying to really make it. He wasn't trying to bite it on catch. He was trying to throw it and make it stick.
I had a nice little joke for that, but I don't feel like cracking on the homie, because you was talking about how hard the apple is and you don't want to lose your tooth.
And once I
Think
get started,
think about that.
I know that niggas know y'all can't flame
who
with me.
lost their tooth? I was thinking about that shit.
Oh yeah.
So I don't want to joke on the homie and shit.
Yeah. It was joke about his misfortune.
All right, so how you week?
Shout out to my niggas with the
How
missing
you
teeth.
week go since last time we last seen you?
My weekend was lit. I actually went outside. It was dope. I ain't going against
Sold
it.
your body for money?
Nah.
That's you.
Yo, you know. Yo, this is how crazy shit's been since the quarantine though. He said my weekend was dope. I went outside. Like he was hype as hell to say that shit, and I felt that, yo.
Like for real, like I ain't been going outside. It's motherfucking quarantine time.
Honestly, I think me and you are tied for who go outside the least.
Yo, I'm in the house.
You not fucking with me at all. Stop it. I don't go outside.
As far as what?
You go outside.
I go to work.
Besides that, brother.
Every time I've been outside, you've been outside too.
That's not true. We have not been in every scene together. Don't lie, people.
Because
He's
of-
lying.
because of
and
one
this
time?
is wrong with all the culture.
Because
It's a
of
bunch of
one-
liars.
You see this?
No, and that's a lie too. Because there was times you was out and I was there.
That's not true.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. For that shit because
It
I don't.
gets
Honestly,
spicy.
y'all playing. I don't go outside at all during the quarantine.
Bro, it's cool.
I probably go outside 3 times a month.
Selective
That's more than
memory
me.
is a trait
That's
that
more
we
than you, then
share.
I'm winning. But I probably go outside 3 times a month, if that.
Bro, I don't even know if I do that.
You a motherfucking lie.
I'm lying. I'm lying.
It's up
I'm
on that
lying.
nigga, bro. It's up on that nigga, bro.
It's
I be
up,
outside.
He be outside for real.
Everybody in
for
the
real.
chat, how y'all doing?
And I keep
How's
my
y'all week?
mask. And I got hand sanitizer in my car.
So how you week been going,
One of those things are a lie. Figure out which one.
I really do.
I didn't say you was a lie. I'm just saying one of those things are a lie.
Go to my car. Listen, check this out. What I do this weekend, I got labeled part of the 3-headed goat.
By who?
Why? And by who?
Welcome to Lost in Translation Podcast
Exactly.
every Thursday at 9 p.m.
Exactly.
9 something to 11 something every Thursday, you know.
Exactly.
15 minutes of fame,
Exactly
Lost in Translation
I
podcast.
saw something that bothered me today, right? It actually happened to me. So I'm walking. And I just want to get to my head because it's been bothering me.
I think I'm gonna have a baby.
I'm walking, right? And like as I'm walking, I got a bop with my walk. I mean, I'm not the average.
Cause you from the hill?
That's not why I have a bop with my walk. I have a bop with my walk because I got swag.
Nah, you walk like a hill Jersey City nigga, bro.
So with that being said, I'm walking my bop. And I'm walking past a group of people sitting down. Like it's like everything. All eating now is outside now. There's no eating indoors now. So it's in a restaurant, and there's a bunch of people, and they're looking at me weird while I'm walking. But I don't give a fuck because
It happened today?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck because people judge you what they know. So I don't care about that, right? So then I see a car with their lights off. Yeah, I know I don't play that shit. I don't play that shit. I don't trust it first though. Like you riding through with your lights off. But y'all know I don't play that shit. So I scream like, "Yo, your lights off!" As I'm walking past the people. Now I walk past them once, twice, then back again. So I mean, that is my 4th time going past them. And I seen the looks they gave me, whatever. They said, "Yo, he's a good guy." Suck my dick. I'm sorry, excuse me, I should have said that. But hold the fuck, y'all gave me such dirty looks when I was walking by. And because y'all see me tell somebody turn their lights on, I'm a good guy?
Did
Why
this
wasn't
happen
I a good
recently?
guy the first 3 times that I walked past y'all?
This happened recently?
Yeah.
All right.
He said it happened today.
I know. I'm saying recently, like
5 minutes ago.
on the same spot. We had a
that we had a.
When I left y'all. I was like, why wasn't I a good guy when I walked by the first 3 times? Why I was a good guy? Because I told somebody they had their lights off.
How about you not a good guy at all with them? They just was saying that.
Yeah, like, what if I'm a piece of shit?
To calm you down because they thought you was mad.
Yeah, that shit, you know, I talk with, like, people say when I talk, I sound like I'm trying to fight you. Because of how I talk, but that's not true. But because of how I talk, they say you always sound aggressive when you talk. But I said, that's just how I talk. I'm not aggressive at all. Y'all know me, I'm a party nigga. I be wanting to get bent and dance. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, I think that shit was weird to me. Like, y'all, you judge somebody before you, that's why they say they don't judge a book by its cover. And to this day, everyone still get judged by that cover.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
You see a black man walking with a Bible, he got chains on, he listening
Fuck
to music.
them niggas.
And you know, I'm rapping the music I'm listening to. I don't know, they're corny. Like, people are corny. People are fucking corny.
Yo, shout out to What's It To You. He giving you a shout out, Dale.
What he said? Nah,
He said my boy.
Nah, What's It To You, my man?
That's my man.
What's It To You trying to see?
Shout out to Six Black. Shout out to Eric Griffin. Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Who in the chat? I don't know, that shit was just weird to me.
Shout out
Like,
to
it didn't sit
Donna.
right with me. It just didn't sit right with me. And I wanted to tell him I'm not a good guy. Even though I am, I just wanted to tell him I'm not a good guy. Yeah. I don't know, that shit was just weird to me.
So y'all want to start getting into these topics, or you want to bring the guests up before we get into these topics?
I didn't bring the guests up, make him take some of the topics too after we.
Hell yeah.
Sounds good then.
Bring the guests up. Who on announce him?
Hold up, let's just take a break.
Take a break real quick.
So matter of fact, we're gonna play one of his videos off his last project and shit. So shout out to Crisis, you know. So we're gonna play some joint right now. Heavy Bags, what you got for me?
Man, listen, you're not fucking turned up enough in here, man. That's a fucking Jersey City legend right there, man. Bruh.
He didn't let me.
It's a legend right there.
He's not turned up.
You feel me?
This nigga.
You see this nigga.
Yo, what you want, rock? Crisis, we got Brotherly Love, Material Love.
Brotherly Love.
All right, let's get it, man. Brotherly Love.
My niggas, so when the war is on, who gon' bust slugs for me? PressureOnline.com. Yeah. I love my niggas, so when the war is on, who gon' bust slugs for me? My niggas. I'm on a mission trying to get in position to transition. Only fact from fiction, man, listen. Still with the same niggas, no switching. We fuck it up, we get it back, no bitching. From standing in the front of them buildings to plotting on counting on millions. Swar goes, we on a journey doing what only God knows. That's why I'm hustling daily until the cards fold. If it ain't about family, it ain't logic. That's the rules you choose when you come up from the projects. A slow process is still progress. If you looking for better, there's no contest. He's my brother's man, I love her from the heart. We took the oath to do this till death do us part.
We came a long way from the brothers we was, and I ride for my brother because if you got it and I don't front on me, cuz just show a little brotherly love. Yeah, hey yo, I remember BT, the back of B3, B4. I moved to the first floor in B5. I used to run the B6 to get BI. We used to drink fifths and naughty, sip St. Ides. We used to play manhunt, scared jump. For niggas stand up, nigga better have spare fronts. And I ain't never scared, nope, never been scared once. My note need a pair, I snatch and jump out his air fronts. If a nigga ain't team heaters and he ain't reppin' the squad, then he ain't eating and he can't breathe either. That's why it never gets any better than these features. My niggas spit fire, sweat, lava, and breathe ether. No wonder we always going harder than these suckers. No charter, but always going farther than these busters. Man, I ain't gotta explain to these suckers. It's the ATATAZ, motherfuckers. We came a long way from the brothers we was, and I ride for my brother because if you got it and I don't front on me, cuz just show a little brotherly love.
Yeah.
We go back since knee high, stay down, I see why. Carcanine, Levi, shell toes and felines. It's the heat, nigga, we got stain in the hood. 8-1 gang, nigga, leave your brain in your hood. I'ma represent that they call me to meet the reaper. Cause we ain't no regular partners, it runs deeper. So you ain't gotta question if I am my brother's keeper. For my brother, I'll put somebody's mother in a sleeper. Never been greed with me, split it all equally. Problem? Don't tweet to me, pick up the phone, speak to me. Used to be my dog, you was in my left titty. And you still is, any beef in here, I peel wigs. If I don't hear another punchline from you, if you need me, I'ma still be on that front line for you. And that's all the way in the bowl of hay. If it's to break bread or break a head, I'm one call away.
We came a long way from the brothers we was, and I ride for my brother because if you got it and I don't front on me, cuz just show a little brotherly love.
No, they don't.
Bro.
Let's get back, baby.
Yo, we came back on a crazy
fucking conversation, man.
Do y'all want to continue that?
Yo, you got to.
Take him to the diner, bro. There's nothing wrong with that.
With Al's?
Not Al's.
That's it.
Don't take him to Tops.
Listen, hold up. Time out.
You won't get caught at Tops.
Don't take him to Tops.
Let them know what the topic is.
Fuck no.
Right.
We talking
when you
about...
go see your side bitch, do you bring us something to eat? It's simple as that. Let's make it simple. When you go see your shorty, do you bring us something to eat?
Yeah, you bring the side bitch something to eat, of course.
I'm just bringing us something to eat.
Let's not get it fucked up. She's still the side bitch, and she's still going, she's still doing something for you.
She comes to the court dates.
You don't gotta bring fucking shrimp.
Sound like me, yo. You sound like me.
They talking about taking her to the diner.
12 years ago.
She comes to the court dates.
You bringing her the 4 for $4, the McDonald's $3 bundle pack, or you getting her, bringing her to the restaurant?
Depends on what she want.
If
she talking Outback Steakhouse, probably not.
I know she want a strawberry
we ain't doing
lemonade.
that.
She want a drink that's old.
If she talking diner work, yeah, depending on which diner.
Hella been on
I
that.
ain't fucking with no bitch that want Sprite anyway.
I don't fuck with nobody in Bayonne.
Oh, you just trying not to get caught then.
That's just when you
bitch
got
got
That's what it is. So it ain't about
speaking
getting them something to eat.
I
was wrong. I thought you just saying you ain't feed.
I can't say that's
Oh, all right.
I'm not going
I can't say it.
Any lady sharing themselves with you, you taking something out of them, you can put something back. But that wasn't what you saying. You just saying you can't go to certain spots.
With them.
All right, I get you. My bad, bro. My bad.
Hypothetically speaking, you got a side bitch. You can't. Honestly, you can't even go to McDonald's with the hoe.
No, you bring the McDonald's to her.
Like you can't even go to McDonald's.
That's
with
law.
the hoe.
You don't got a problem with getting nothing to eat, like purchasing something.
It depends on what it is
now. Now we gotta get back over here with this.
Hey yo, shout out to Uber Eats, man.
Shout
out to Uber Eats.
Uber Eats, man. It's kind of right because you have to differentiate the two between your main and your side. You can't get your main Outback Steakhouse and then get your side Outback Steakhouse.
Listen, I'm not even bringing my side Olive Garden, a quesadilla burger. She ain't even getting that.
Yo, you gotta get a new side, bro. Yo, you gotta get a new side, man. You gotta get you gotta have quality sides.
That's a
Church says
quality sides to the point where
you ain't never order a steak and then ask for. What that prosciutto on the side? You know, tomatoes? No, you ask for fries on the side.
They said
compliment the steak.
They said depends on how bad she is. No, it don't.
Yeah. Yes, it
You getting a 4 for $8.
If you catch a side that's really legit, that's like main potential.
If you catch a side like randomly speaking,
If my side Meg, something like that.
If you catch a side like Meg, you take it her to Olive Garden.
Oh, the Stallion? Oh, you
take it her to Olive
why?
Garden.
But before she was popping like that, would you have though? Because you know Meg is just a chick from the hood.
Good, shit.
Yeah. All right, she's the ones you said you ain't doing nothing for. That was Meg. She just popped off.
4 for 4.
I respect you sticking to it.
He's
I respect you. I ain't gonna change it.
I am?
Yeah.
I think he's styling too, but
Niggas know me.
No, I'm not saying because I do
but I
know
respect
you.
him for staying consistent.
You gonna take it to at least.
I think he
a
lying.
No, wait, I got you. Now, change the narrative. I bring that bitch a bottle of whatever she wants. Because I'm going to get jiggy with her, you feel me? That's just change the narrative a little bit. She want to get big, I want to get big too.
You gonna make a bottle of
Every time you drink, you drinking right now. You ain't gonna be hungry after you done with this, or you filled up before?
No, I ate before I got here today, but
So
not
you
all
want
the
to
time.
tell him, yo, eat
But
before
not-
you get here?
But not all the time. But listen, you got
talk
you
to
got
me.
cash at me $6 when it's
No,
before.
you don't ask for
like
cash
that.
app.
You don't like that.
Cash app, man.
Man,
This
that
lady.
She don't matter. She on the side for a
You gonna make
reason.
sure I sound like an old nigga on this show today, man. I'm gonna sound
I'm
like
seeing
an
the
old
new
nigga.
side of this man.
You know me.
Oh, this.
And you like
Talk to
it.
me about him.
She got cash at me $6.
Come on, six.
Unusual.
Yo, that shit is an even number, but it's uneven. That's even number, but it's uneven. Who asked for $6, bro?
$6 on the
That's
844.
for
Bro,
$8.45 or
this nigga gotta
something.
get different. I'm not saying I don't
Told y'all
think he coming
changed.
like that.
Nah, and you know this nigga.
Bro, come on, bro.
You know
come
this
out.
nigga?
I know him.
Oh, alright, so he's shot. You ain't that bad, bro.
Come out, bro.
I'm on your
Do
side.
we gotta do this, bro?
Yo, you kind
Do
of
we got? You know me.
Yeah, I know
You know me. You know I'm not lying.
Yo, you come
I'm
on,
not saying
bro.
you. I said I'm seeing a new side. Cause I ain't know you gonna ask a bitch for $6.
Nah, man. He gonna make me fact check and be like, yo, let me see that cash app. I need to see 6 come in. But I ain't gonna do that to him. I just met him. I want him to like me. You feel what I'm saying?
I can show you.
my man. After
Let
this,
me
I
zip
want
my
you to be
mouth,
my
bro.
man. You my man, man.
I got a receipt for nothing. I got a receipt from something for nothing.
I got you on that.
That's
but-
a down payment.
All right, that's cool.
I got a down payment.
I like that.
I ain't gonna go against him, man.
He sound like it's a down payment.
If I want the cash app, how
Good
many
way to
times you
clean
send
it up,
40
brother.
though?
Good way to clean it up, brother. But we lost Paving.
Yeah. We had to bring
Not
out
many,
where
bro.
we was at.
Once again,
Not
we
many.
like to introduce 1/3 of the heat.
Yes, sir.
Crisis.
Yeah.
The Love Doctor.
Oh shit, that's
10.
my cousin.
That's
The
10.
Love Doctor. Levi Love, that's my cousin.
Alright.
That's not me. We just
That's
look
20.
alike. That's not me. You know what I mean?
Them jeans- them
Shout
jeans
out to
strong.
Levi Love, man.
For the people that don't know you, give them something. Give us some back history on you. Why?
Okay.
That's what I need.
Okay. All right.
Your
Listen.
upbringings, how'd you get into music,
Damn.
and who'd you start with and with?
Act like
Still
nobody
going.
know you.
Act like no.
Act
Yo,
like we
listen,
don't know
man.
you.
I'm gonna say this. After the trip I just took recently, 2 weeks ago, I went down south because I'm shooting the documentary for Levels of Love, and
What
I was
levels
at
of
the
love?
end.
Let them know what levels of love.
I'm gonna
is.
bring you there, but
Gotcha.
like for the people that do know, then I'm gonna bring it back. I went to shoot the ending of my documentary for Levels of Love, the album that I'm doing, and I filmed my family. I made them sit down in front of a camera and corroborate the stories that I've been telling on this album. So, reason why I brought that up is because you asked me like where it came from.
Yeah.
If you had asked me that 3 weeks ago, I'd have had a whole different spill for you. But because of what I just saw driving down 95, when I went to go and get more in depth with my family, and it's just far past anything that anybody from Jersey City or whatever know me, is so far back from when y'all met me, and y'all got 20 years with me. So I ain't gonna go back that far, but I'm gonna give you a little spill, man. My name is Crisis. My mama named me Chris. You feel what I'm saying? I'm an artist, activist, actor, anything with A1, that's me. You feel what I'm saying? I'm from Jersey City, New Jersey, born and raised, you feel what I'm saying? I grew up in the projects, you feel me? From a baby, from Duncan to 16 years in Building 6 in Montgomery projects, man. Just a project baby, like coming from the hospital straight to the projects. Boom. Music been in my life like since before I was born because my family is all musicians. Everybody, you couldn't live in the house if you ain't play an instrument. You feel me? Now this is my mother.
Intermediate family.
This is my mother played a bass guitar. Rest in peace to her. You feel me? My father, professional drummer. You feel what I'm saying? They not even family. They just met up and had me. You feel what I'm saying? So music is in my veins. You feel what I'm saying? I'm the only one that rap. All my family play instruments. When I started rapping, they was like, "What is this? What are you doing?" We all do music. Like they was not feeling that. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm the only one that rap in my family. All my family is professional musicians. You feel me? That's just a little background on the music history from me, man. But I am 1/3 of the rap group Phenomenon, the longest lasting rap group in Jersey City history, signed or unsigned. It doesn't matter. The longest lasting rap group in Jersey City history is The Heat. If anybody has anybody else, feel free to hit me up.
He talking his shit.
Not even that. Not even that. If I hold up,
that's your shit.
No, keep
yo, not even that though. We talking about the hardest group too.
But that's an opinion. That's an opinion. You know what I mean? Because we might not be the hardest, but Heavy Bag say they're the hardest. That's his opinion.
Man,
my shit was a fact. The longest lasting rap group in Jersey City history, on or not on, is the Heat. You know why? Because we active right now. You feel what I'm saying? But thank you for that shout out though, Heavy Bag. That nigga said the hardest.
All right,
hold
on. Let them know where they can find you at. Where can they follow you at? Where can they follow you at?
True. Let's get into that. You feel me? Boom. I'm your boy Crisis. You feel me? You can find me on Instagram at Crisis201, CRISIS201. Again, that's CRISIS201. That's on Instagram and that's on YouTube. All right? You want to find me on the Facebooks, Crisis the King, Facebook.com/Crisis the King. Twitter, Crisis 1981. Twitter 1981. Crisis 1981.
So because you started like that, I want to ask you a question. Being that your family was all instrument players, what led you to rap?
All right, I'm gonna tell you straight like this, man. I'm glad you asked that question. My father put a guitar in my hand. You feel me? I was 12 years old. I played the guitar. By the time I was 13, I was like so involved in hip hop, and the reason being, I want to shout out my sister, because we be cool. She speak to me 2 years, don't talk to me 3, didn't speak to me a year and a half, you know what I mean? But I just came from Virginia sitting with her. But since you brought up how I got into it, I would not be rapping at all if it wasn't for Kendra Campbell Ramos. And I'm going to tell you why. Because we grew up in Jersey City. She stayed in the Bronx where hip hop originated. Yeah. My sister was the one with 16 years old with the Gazelles, with a radio with baggy jeans. My sister, she worked, I think she was KFC, Kendra. And she used to walk with her radio and come to visit us in Jersey City. She walk in with a mixtape that got Slick Rick on it, LL Cool J, and I beg her, can you just leave it here? She like, where I live? This is everywhere. You live in this house where you hear nothing but gospel music, you feel me? Which is nothing wrong with that because I'm very, like everybody know where I stand with G.O.D. You feel what I'm saying? So, but that's all I could hear. Nobody in the house could really identify with that, you feel me? But my sister used to leave them tapes with me, and I used to just play them when she leave, like, damn.
This is what I want to do.
Oh, you heard that? Gotta be earphones because it's cursing like a motherfucker. You feel me? My pops wasn't having that. Cool. So I used to listen to him over and over again. She used to leave him with me because she give me anything I want. I'm spoiled rotten at this age right now. I asked my sister, she bought a new car. I said, I like that car. Can I have it? And she said, no. I'll give you that one. No, I want that one, the one you just bought. She said, you're not getting it. I left with the car back to Jersey City from Delaware. I said, short story. Anyway, my sister, you feel me? Like, and that's crazy because a woman bringing to hip hop is so dope because I'm about to show my age right now. And Kool Herc, they say is the father of hip hop. But yeah, they saying he invented hip hop. But he only got to that point because his sister let him DJ the parties.
I didn't know that.
So like hip hop just revolve around the woman. I promise you this, bro.
I didn't know that.
Kool Herc, you know what I'm saying? I met the man twice. I was happy to invented hip hop, but his sister let him DJ the parties where they said hip hop was invented, and it all revolves around woman. That's just how I came into the hip hop. My sister,
that's a gem,
gave me that. Man. I just wanted to drop that. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna have to stop me because listen, man. Y'all asking good questions, man.
That's a good
intro.
It's
people that don't know you need to know more
Let's
about
go.
you.
Let's
they
go.
Want to know the other side of you.
I want to know.
Now, with that being said, you said your sister got you into hip hop. What took you down a style of rap? Because there isn't just one style of rap. It isn't just one style of rap. It's different. It's like you have gangster rappers, you have what they consider commercial rappers,
you got conscious
rappers, you have conscious rappers. So with that being said, what led you down the path of the lane you chose to do and what you chose to rap about?
All right, boom. So all those categories you name a rapper, I'm every last one of them. You feel what I'm saying?
No, I've personally seen you touch every lane.
Yo, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like the viewers that y'all got, you know what I mean? I'm glad to make them my viewers as well at this point. And what they saw and what they seeing right now with the project Levels of Love, that's me 3 years ago evaluating my whole life. You feel what I'm saying? But anybody who is watching this right now that do know me, They know me. I'm Crisis, 1/3 of the rap group Heat. That man over there said the hardest.
Mm-hmm. He
Okay,
did.
so you know
He
what I
gonna
mean?
double down on it.
Y'all
He
wanna
ain't
talk
say
about,
it
like,
again.
Gangsta shit.
like,
I spent
the only-
16 years in building 6 in Montgomery Projects. GST.
I mean, listen.
Let's go. Go ahead, man.
I mean, listen.
Dave, man.
Let's speak facts. So the only other competition out there, in my opinion, would be A-Team, right? But they was only together for like what, 4 or 5 years. So I can't put your whole catalog.
We was in the studio when they made everything that you
so-
heard. We was sitting right there.
So yeah, but yo, I wanted to ask something too, if you don't mind.
You can ask anything.
While we like on the subject of the levels of love.
Let's go.
One thing that I know you personally, but like one thing I commend about you is you just don't, rap. Like you bring like a whole creative aspect of artistry, whether it's videos and different type of interviews, and look, you got stickers on your cup, you got levels of love on your hats, merch. Like
shout out to Debbie.
You bring like a whole, and it's been like that since I knew you with the tour on the Movement album. You did the same thing. Like every one of your albums aren't just you going in the studio
I'm
rapping.
happy you brought that up too.
You know what I mean?
Word. Thank
like,
you, bro. I'm glad you
can we
recognize that.
get into like the process of like how you
True.
do shit and why you do shit? Because your
Word up.
rollouts be crazy.
Thank you. Thank
You know
you
what I
so
mean?
much. I speak on that. Like, listen, man. Anybody who's like besides rap, that's my personal friends. You know what I'm saying? Main Gotti over there in the corner over there. He know what's
Shout out
up.
Main Gotti.
Everybody that's watching that know me. They know that everything I do is overdone. Overdone. I'm talking about anything, man. If I'm with Louie and Louie, we about to go to the store and go grab this, man. I ain't gonna walk straight line. I mean, I'm gonna go over here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like everything is extra. Everything is overdone. You feel what I'm saying? Over thought out. Everything. So everything that come through my lenses is a movie. Everything. When by the time y'all get it, I was already in the attic sitting like this, walking, pacing the whole entire apartment like this, coming with it for 3 years before you ever saw it on everything I love, bruh. Levels of Love I made in my attic, just sitting there. I wasn't coming outside. I'm just up there evaluating who I'm looking in the mirror past every time I walk past it, man. That's what that is. You feel me? And as far as like how I stretch shit with the videos, like I said, everything through this lenses is a movie. It's a movie. Freestyle videos can get you mad views.
Yeah.
You feel me? You can just go in the living room and do your thing. I'm not knocking none of that. My friends be getting on me like, nigga, why don't you just go in and just shoot this? Listen, bruh. What I'm about to shoot with you tomorrow, I was in my attic thinking about that for like 3 years. It's gonna happen like this. Just like this, bruh. So that's the answer to your question. Everything a movie in my lenses, bruh. So y'all only getting what's in my head, man. And everything is always overdid, overdone, over. When they ask me, yo, I get a steak. Give me a steak. How you want it? Well done. Feel me? Kill
That's
that
quotable.
motherfucker, man. No blood on my shit, man. Well done. That's
the
you feel me?
quotable.
Does that answer your question, Heavy Bag?
Absolutely.
All right.
Well,
all right.
I guess one
What you
other
looking
thing
for?
too.
Talk to me.
My bad if I just
Nah,
gotta ask because like now you do that right now. Your move like it take you a year to do an album. It take you a year to do your rollout. Like there's mood changes. We just caught COVID out the blue. How you able to stay focused on that project? Because you might not feel levels of love in 2 days.
It's a great question.
Like how do you
Good
stay
question.
focused
That's
on?
great.
You feel me?
Question.
Yo, I even let you if I was cutting you off because it was just a good question.
Yeah.
Man. Because Levels of Love is about my life. You feel me? I'm telling people stuff that they didn't know. People that's with me every single day didn't even know about me. On Levels of Love, I'm telling stories or showing stories that I ain't even know. When I go interview, sit my brother down, same mother, same father, he sit right there, he start telling the story on the camera, I'm crying and I'm leaving. I ain't know that, homie.
You ain't even know he went through that.
I ain't know that, homie. No, I ain't know we went through that because I was a baby. I'm the baby, bro. You feel me? So I finding out about my life. So to answer to your question, I address like things like today's topics. I stay on topic with current events, COVID. You feel me? The situation with what black people enduring. I stay on. That's regular, but that's my everyday speech. So you ask me how do I stay like that? Because I'm telling a story that is factual and it's only one way to tell it.
You feel me? So I'm just telling the story. So it don't matter what happens around. I'm telling y'all about the years of me coming up, so I can stay focused on that. You feel me? That's the answer.
You kind of hit on something I wanted to ask you about. So what led you to becoming an activist? Like, you out here fighting the fight and leading a movement. What led you to being a part of it? Because you don't just jump into this just because. You do it for a reason. So
because you was definitely outside with your video showing people you was on the front lines.
It's
a trend that gets you into self-destruction, yo. Like, I mean, I'm a little older than y'all. I don't know if y'all.
That's 2009.
You feel me? Like,
yeah, I was 19.
Fucking, was that 10 years ago?
It came out in 1989.
12 years ago?
We did it 20 years after
you know what
them.
I mean? It's 12 years.
Bruh, listen, that's when we did it. We just remade what KRS-One, Kumo D, Dougie Fresh, emcee. We just recreated what they did. When that record came out, nigga, I was 8. You feel what I'm saying? But I was so involved in hip hop, I was able to lead a movement along with my brothers Gotti, Cheese, and do it over Jersey City style. It's sitting right there. Shout out Cheese, shout out Gotti. It's on YouTube now, 238K. You feel me? It's and that's what made me realize the most views that I ever got on anything was saying something positive, and everybody know Heat.
And before you go any further, hold up. Before you go any further, this is real. These are real YouTube views.
No, I was gonna ask a question about that.
You heard? These are real YouTube views. This isn't now age YouTube where there's a million iPads.
Right.
This,
right.
You know,
this is real. This is the real. People enjoyed this stuff, man.
YouTube was pretty new in 2009.
It still was new.
More, bro.
Because I knew I was like 2000. I was like.
It came out 2007.
Yeah, because I was
so by the time it still was brand new.
Yeah, I was saying I was young.
238K.
That's an accomplishment right there.
And guess what? We put the whole city on it. The whole city was on it. Fucking Jay Sass, Main Gotti, the whole Heat, myself. You feel me? KS ain't even know what the song was. KS was 20 at the time. The song was 18 years old at the time. I had to tell KS this. You know KRS-One. He said this, so you gotta. I sat KS down. And it's a straight nigga, but he was a young guy.
Yo, I love KS,
I taught
man.
him. I sat him and I taught him. This is KRS-One. He knew who he was, but this is self-destruction. This was a big movement. You need to be him right now, and he embodied that shit. Shout out to KS, man. That's my guy.
Let me ask you another question. I was gonna get to being that you came from a household where it was like y'all was real like church oriented, and like being that you was raised in the projects, you had a role, 2 roles. You could have said, I'm gonna stick with what my family doing, or I'm gonna go this route, and you chose this route. So with that being said, why did you choose this route, and why did you choose? I said it before, that style of rap, but you really went into gangster rap, and then
hard too.
Yeah, I was gonna say you really went into gangster rap.
That's a great question. Another good question.
Let me know what's going on.
I'm gonna tell you that. I said that my family was into gospel music.
Yeah.
But my father wasn't living a gospel life until he got old. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? So that's part of that trip that I took down I-95 recently. Find out before I was born, he was out there with doing the numbers.
Outside.
Yes.
He was outside.
So when he saw me get into it, he act like I was bugging. Like, nigga, you knew what you did. I didn't know what you did, but you knew
what you did.
So this is to answer your question. They made gospel music, but they wasn't living gospel lives until they was 50 plus. Okay? They you know what I mean? So that's just what he wanted me to know.
Yeah.
You feel me? He ain't tell me. That's the way he made a mistake. He ain't tell me how much he knew.
I get what you're saying.
And I'm the baby. You gotta think about it. I caught the tail end when he already trying to convert.
Yeah.
But I got a brother that's 50.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He called him James. He don't even call him daddy. It's I used to grow up like, yo, why you call you James? This is your fucking son. Y'all got the same name. Y'all got the same name. He's your junior, your firstborn. You imagine anybody got kids? Who got kids? Imagine your junior son calling you by your first name every day.
Whoop my son ass.
Yo, but he couldn't whip his ass because you wasn't who you was. I caught the gist of it. You feel me? I caught a little bit of it messed up, curving over into, he like, listen, these my last 2. I done fucked up. You know what I mean? I done fucked up. Nigga, I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna tell you again, and to go back to, like, that's crazy because all my Facebook fans think like I'm anti-women or something, because they think like, no, just because I be making them accountable for everything. But it seemed like this episode tonight is I'm bigging them up because it's going back to women again. My father would still be a piece of dog shit if it wasn't for a lady named Rose Campbell. That's my stepmom. If she ain't come into his life, the last 2 boys right there would have went to the shits. You feel what I'm saying? Real talk. So you feel me? So like, that's the answer to that question. He wasn't living a gospel life. You feel what I'm saying? But they musicians. My mom's was a musician. They not even in the same family. My mom's played the bass.
Now double back and answer that part when I said, why did you choose to go gangster rap?
Okay.
You had to put yourself in that.
I want to give you a little backstory on that. That's the second part of that.
Yeah.
This is the second part of that. So like, peep gang. Me and my pops, like, we ain't click. We ain't click because the stuff he used to do back in the day, and I was wondering why my older siblings don't rock with him like that. You feel me? So I just resented that. And then my mom's passed when I was 15. I said that in the song on that first joint. Thank you. And when she passed, I was 15. I was like, you know what I mean? Like, I was just like on a semi-rampage. You feel me? Like, so like, I'm just going with where the love at, and that's just like my friends. My friends is becoming my family at this point, and we bumping heads. My pops, we argued one night. I was 17. We argued one night. He told me to get out. And when he said get out, I got out. But I ain't come back. I've been out here since 17 years old. Slept in my car. Still went to Ferris in the morning. You feel me? Because, that's what they waiting for me to drop out. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Get up in the car.
Fool you out wrong.
Ferris. And you notice I'm saying sleeping in the car. So I was 17 with a car. Yeah. You know what I mean? Wasn't playing no game. Bought that shit. I ain't had no insurance. I ain't know what the fuck that was. Insurance. Nigga. I ain't had insurance. Now I'm about to tell on myself. But anyway, you feel me? So I finished school. You feel me? Got a fake ID. Got me an apartment. I'm 17 years old with my own apartment. My pop's waiting for me to come home. Or we just staying out a couple days. No, my nigga, I'm just like you. My pops left North Carolina when he was 18 with a 9th grade education. Barely could read and write. When he passed, he had 3 houses, 3 vans, 6 cars, 2 buses. Come on, man.
He was getting to it.
He got to it. You feel me? Not to knock education though, but I hope I'm giving you
the
reason, like, you know what I mean? Why I went this street route, because I was outside. I was outside.
This helps explain your music.
Right.
What you're saying right now.
Right. Thank you. You asked a good question. Right. You know what I'm saying? So as far as like that, now where I'm hanging with, I told you like the people and my friends is becoming my family, and these are street dudes. You feel what I'm saying? These are street dudes. I'm already a Project Baby. Project Baby, everybody know that's from the projects. They got a certain type of vibe. That's why they click with each other. It's some craziness or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I grew up in Duncan. I came from the hospital and went to Duncan. But I lived in Building 6 for 16 years in Montgomery. And these is becoming my family. But what am I seeing? Shit real out here. You feel what I'm saying? I work security. I'm 17 years old. I live by myself. I got an apartment. How am I pay this rent? Working security, selling dope. You feel me? But I wasn't the type of nigga that's selling dope because I was just trying to have a whole bunch of shit. I was trying to pay the rent.
Yeah.
I live by myself. I had to pay this rent. So I go out there and get a couple bombs off and walk right back in the house. Like, I ain't fighting for nothing. You feel me? My respect allowed me to be able to do that because you can't go down there. You couldn't even come to Montgomery to visit. At this time. You feel me? But for me to be able to get some bread out there, and they knew that I wasn't trying to kill them, I'm just trying to pay the rent. And they allowed that, you feel what I'm saying? So now the answer to your question is street dudes became the people that looked out for me. You feel what I'm saying? Became your family. Real talk. You understand what I'm saying? Like my real family, almost to the point where I forgot the people that had the same name as me. I'm recently, y'all watching me right now doing Levels of Love, go back and retract and find my lineage. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, my next question is that being you're really a legend in Jersey City.
Thank
I don't know if you claim yourself as that.
I do. I'm sorry.
You
I know that sound crazy.
You have every right to.
I'm sorry.
No, you have every
I
right
work
to.
every day. That nigga know over there, Gotti, nigga. I be working hard as hell,
in Jersey City,
nigga.
like,
I know, but thank you though.
I
Thank you. I'm just joking.
I hope what I'm saying next is not disrespectful. When I see you, man, Gotti, all y'all, I see what's the niggas
Heat?
what's the niggas in Buffalo, New York?
Oh, Griselda.
Y'all niggas, I feel like y'all was them before they was them.
Yeah, but
I feel like y'all was them before they was them.
But peep game. Shout out to Griselda. Shout out to Conway. You feel me? That's my nigga.
I fuck with Benny the Butcher.
That's my nigga. But
he be
I'm gonna tell you right now.
shit, yo.
But listen. Like them niggas coming out is what resurges niggas like us, because what you need to understand is me and Conway the same age.
I said,
we're exact same age. Shout out to Conway. That's my
nigga.
We're the same. So he get to come out all these years later and bars work. Thank you, sir. Thank you, son. They want to hear the shit that I be saying, nigga. Thank you. That's my nigga. I shout that nigga out on the rag. Shout out to Conway.
I feel like those guys
Benny the Butcher, man.
like
the fly guy as well.
Them guys are a lot like y'all.
Yeah.
So with them being...
Them niggas grown, bro.
Yeah, but them being... Let's be honest. They're at a status in rap that's acceptable.
Right.
Like, they have commercial situations.
Right.
So with them being what they are, and them, like, I don't want... They didn't steal your style because...
No.
But with them being so similar to your style, does it bother you that they got ahead, or do you feel like it's perfect?
Listen. Perfect, man. All they doing is shedding the light on what we've been doing. The time we was doing it, they was doing it too. They was doing it too. Frustrated, like, yo, they don't want to hear this shit.
They don't want to hear real shit.
But I already realized that, you know what I mean? The dope thing about us, I'm gonna speak on us, is I sat back instead of making new songs, dropping them on SoundCloud, trying to get new fans. 3 years ago when I decided to make Levels of Love, I said, what am I gonna do with this rap thing? You feel me? What's the next thing you gonna do? You feel me? The fellas, they not really into it like that. The Heat, they do it for me. These my brother, they rap for me. Niggas couldn't get them niggas in the studio. They do it for me because they know that I love this shit. You feel me? So now I'm trying to let them know what I want to do with myself now, and that's tell my story and tell something that could be left that my grandkids could watch. You feel me?
And you feel like because they have the similar sound to yours, it's acceptable, so you like it.
Exactly.
Now
like people want to hear that.
Exactly.
Now people want to hear that now.
Yeah, because their whole movement is they have a real core fan base just like y'all.
Right.
You know that if you post a video, you're going to get a set amount of views automatically.
That's because the people, that's where I was going with that when I told you about the project. I told like my fellas that instead of trying to gain new fans, there are a group of people that is going to get anything from me.
Yes, there is.
I have not started making money off doing music until 3 years ago. Serious? I've been doing, that's it, because I stopped trying to get new fans.
I get what you're saying, yeah.
I did what Griselda did, said, man, I don't give a fuck who like this shit, nigga. I'm going to still do this. The whole dope thing about it is we had a crazy fan base as in our youth. But where did they go? They ain't die.
Yeah. Right.
They just got older. And they got money. They got money. They don't ask their parents. They 30-something. They don't ask their parents for money. I hit them there. What's up? I got this new LOL merchandise. You got some sneakers? I can match them up for you. How much? Matter of fact, get me one. Get my husband one as well. So that's 2. How much you want? Cash app you now. This is why I'm laying in the bed at 3 in the morning. Cash app. Cash app. On my mama. On my mama. You feel me? So the answer to that is catering to those who like what you like. I ain't got the wave that they playing on the radio now. I got fans that didn't die from high school. Yeah. They just grown and they got great jobs and they got money. Okay, and they love me. That's enough. I just started getting paid, bro.
Those are fans that matter most.
Let's go.
I feel like I'm being overbearing and I'm not giving you guys a chance to actually.
No, that's a good question though. I do want to hear from niggas. You had a good question too.
The activist side of you, right?
Yeah, let's
go. Not the activist side of you. I feel as though what I'm about to say now is a mix of your activist side and you knowing that you're a legend and you hold a certain status in Jersey City and you want to give back. How did the tour winner movement come about? I want to know from the ground up.
Oh shit.
And I had shade towards y'all for like 6 months, and then I got over it because our brothers don't realize that I wasn't ready.
Yeah,
when y'all did the young version of the tour winner movement song, y'all put my brother on it, and then he put me on it.
I wasn't on it.
Yes, it was you.
You was active, bro.
You was
That's
on
how
it.
I got up on you,
bro.
You
was on. Yes, you was. It was
nigga,
you. You did like 3 different songs. One
you
time
was in the
you,
mix. Somebody
Zay
hit that for me. Just hit the button for me.
That's
just hit the button. Matter of fact, bring it over. Matter of fact, because I can silence that. Sorry, get back to your question.
It was you, the chicken, you chicken, Zay Jones, and somebody else. Yeah, you had that 2-1 for the younger niggas. I ain't gonna get into that.
Nah,
but I realized
I'm glad you do. I'm glad you did.
I realized that I wasn't I wasn't doing enough to show my place.
I'm glad you gave me the
So,
opportunity
but
to
no,
clear this
how
up.
did the 201 movement start?
This is a good
It-
one.
I know-
Oh my
I
God,
know
I'm
it-
glad.
it was
This is a
conglomerate.
good one.
Damn, I'm about to clear
How
my
did it
name.
start?
Yo,
What's up?
people
How
who
you
don't like
know?
me, they about to start liking me again because they
What's
about
up?
to find out like, oh, it was no reason the whole time. You feel me?
Yeah.
Not just you, but I'm just talking about now. I get to
No,
tell
I
how
know,
this shit
but
started.
that's
No,
common.
I ain't. I'm talking about those who just thought that they knew what was going on,
Yeah.
but it wasn't going on like that. 201 the movement. I'm telling everybody right now.
Please say the movement.
Please say the movement.
I love that
Please
line.
say the movement.
Please say the movement.
I ain't
I
make
love
that
that
up. I just represent it. You feel me? I
Yeah.
ain't make none of it up.
No, I know it's
People was
conglomerate.
giving me too much credit. You know why? Because I got the whole spirit, which what 201 did for me. You feel what I'm saying? So 201 the movement started with Big Ike and Loose. That's their thing.
Loose run 'em up.
Loose run 'em up.
Yeah.
They started that. That wasn't our
No,
thing.
but I knew that you was. I knew that you.
What you thought?
You the face.
Wait,
You the
wait,
face.
I'ma tell you how.
No. I knew that Ike played a big part in it.
Yo,
I also
y'all about to
thought
find
that,
something out.
I
Jersey
knew that
City,
Ike,
y'all about to
me
find
and Lou
something
for a
out.
fact knew that Ike played a big part because they were
Big part.
recording us.
It's his shit.
But
No,
that's
I'm
what
proud
y'all
of that.
know.
That's what outside looking in.
From our side,
Outside
the
looking
people
in,
that got
I
nothing to
knew
do with
Big
nothing,
Ike held
you
a
the
big
face.
part of it. I knew he held a big part of it.
How about 50% of it? And
No,
the
no.
other 50 was loose.
Can I jump in here real quick?
Yo, we had nothing to
So-
do. Yo,
so
y'all
listen,
giving me weight.
aight,
Had nothing to do with
but
none of this
hold
shit.
up.
I
In his defense, right?
I got him where I
No,
got
no,
him.
but I get what he's saying.
I was in the background like this.
No, I get what he's
I was
saying,
there.
but because
let everybody talk. Let everybody talk.
so Big Ike, who's the man,
He a
you know,
legend too.
of
Yeah,
course.
he said, Dev, you
but
just
Big
started
Ike don't
rapping.
rap though.
Who said Dev just started
He said
rapping?
you just started rapping at the time.
Yo, I ain't even listen.
But anyway, listen.
Go ahead, I'm
So
listening.
Big Ike, he wasn't really a rapper. I felt like you're
Who's this?
Big Ike.
Yeah, no.
Like he wasn't an artist.
He ran the label.
You came in and your personality.
Who?
Your personality.
Stole the show.
Listen
What
what I'm
the
going
fuck
to
y'all had
No,
up,
but
man?
listen what I'm going to say.
We're not
finish,
saying
though.
facts.
When you walked in the room, I was there.
Right.
You took over the room. It wasn't that you. It wasn't.
Bag, I remember the meetings.
Like, it
in the
wasn't that
basement.
you-
I was there.
It wasn't that you was trying to.
Minuscule.
Y'all
But
may not
it
remember,
wasn't
y'all
that
brought
you
me
was
down
trying
there
to.
one time.
Right.
It was that
basement for
it's
the
natural.
meetings.
you became the host. You
Right.
became the face.
The hostess with the most.
We know
The host with the
Those are the
most with the toast. Yeah, that was me.
I remember.
I'ma
Now,
tell you.
now, back on say, but before you
Oh,
finish,
shit.
before you respond to us, we're not saying what the facts is. We're
saying
saying
what you
what
thought.
the outside viewing it. So
View it.
I knew Big Ike was a major player.
Okay.
But I also thought that, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think it was Big Ike's idea.
Who? The whole damn thing.
And I
Him Loose?
apologize for that.
Yeah,
But I knew he was a major player in the fact. I thought Mangati, Crisis, Ike, and Loose Run 'em Up sat
Y'all
down
about to
together.
get some real. Y'all ready?
Now, because we know the truth now, but you don't realize that you were a face of 201 movement.
All right. Okay.
You
And not
probably
only
were
that,
the most active face.
That's what I'm saying. He was going hard for that shit too.
You was doing a lot
You know,
for that
like-
I
shit.
love this town.
So with that
Nothing
being
else.
said, you can't say like, oh, these guys don't even know because we didn't.
Right. So
You were the way you were
not
moving.
too late to know now.
No, you facts. The way you were moving as if. You said you put on because you love the city, but you were moving the way you was like promoting it. How
were
you was really
alpha.
reaching out to the younger people. How you was moving was like this was your shit, and you never said it was your shit. That's a fact.
And then hold up. Let's
That's
think.
a fact.
Let's
That's
think
a
about.
fact.
Let's think about one major thing
I
that
remember
y'all
those
y'all are
meetings in the basement.
forgetting.
I was there.
You was
But
there.
hold up.
You was there.
Y'all are
I saw you, my
forgetting
guy.
one major thing. The 201 The Movement album was your album.
Exactly.
You put those artists
Exactly.
together
Okay.
in the same room. You gave them
I
the
can't
beats.
wait. I want y'all
And
to
if
get
you
that out.
realize,
Feel
a
me?
lot of those artists.
So
was
that's
doing
why
the
people was
movement
thinking that, too.
It's kind of popping now because Chicken was down with 201 The Movement.
Yeah.
Lou
I
was
got
down
I got
with
Chicken when he
201
was
The
just
Movement.
when Chicken had balls. He was
You know
just
what?
rapping.
He
Like,
sounded
I don't
like
even think he was
Banks.
chicken
Yeah,
yet.
I remember.
I don't even think he was chicken yet.
nah, he
Nah,
wasn't
he was-
Chicken.
yeah,
He
he was
Roo.
P. Roo, yeah.
I was recording
Big
them.
Ike
Yeah,
brought him
your
to
house.
Chicken, and then back to Big Ike. Big Ike brought him
Brought
to
him
me
there.
and said, like, yo,
Him,
listen,
Sparks,
you work on this
Zay Jones.
project, yo, give him some jewels. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, tell him what you know or what I'm like. You know I'm with that shit.
Somebody said, "Damn, I thought Mangati started it all."
Yeah, hey, listen. Let me go.
Damn, you didn't think I
Now, boom.
apologized.
Now, this is from my perception. You feel me? Like, if y'all ever want to hear somebody else's version, yo, you gotta do is just bring them in. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, like what y'all thought y'all saw. I'm gonna talk about myself. Crisis wasn't nothing different than Dev and the whole movement.
didn't seem like that.
I'm telling you, and this is an actual fact. I was you. Let me tell you what I did. I'm gonna tell you what I did. Now, when 201 the movement started, this is an actual fact. All facts, just like Levels of Love album, ain't no lies on it. Actual fact, 201 the movement started. The Heat, Main Gotti, Cheese, we just dropped the first movie in a movie theater in Jersey City history. Nobody has ever put an independent film in the mall, in a movie theater. We do it. We had that was 2011. The movement started at the end of 2011. So when the movement came to us, we was already ready to take a movie we just did and just move away. But then Big Ike and Loose walk through the door talk about they got 201 the movement. We like, fuck what we doing. Yo, like everybody about to come together? Now it ain't even about, I just put a movie out in a movie theater. But I'm saying, yo, y'all about to put everybody together. We gonna have meetings and everything. I'm you, Dev.
And
I'm excited.
Y'all held y'all word.
I'm excited.
It was meetings and everything.
But guess what? Me, myself, my partner, Main Gotti, Cheese, we had the means to do it. And you know what we did? Stop what we were doing.
And did it.
And did it for everybody. So guess what? I'm in a rap group called The Heat. We just did a movie in a movie theater. But, yo, guess what? All right, chill. We ain't doing that. We about to do the whole city right now. They looking at me like, what the fuck is you doing?
Yeah, you crazy.
No. Now, the whole time that the movement was going on, you ain't see me do nothing. I was just showing up at the meeting, seeing what I could do for somebody else.
Yeah.
The whole time I was doing that, though, I said, okay, everybody had their time to do something. I decided to do something months later and say, I'm going to do an album called The Movement in Me. The people who didn't like that was saying, like, oh, he trying to say the movement in himself, separating himself. No, it's the movement in
I don't think a lot of people took it like that.
No, it was some. No, it's just some. It's like a cancer. Somebody that say it, they just try to poison other people with
I
it.
took it as
boom.
It was
so guess what?
Right.
So what I did was take everybody that's around and put them on the album. Because one thing I know how to do is executive produce albums. Any album that he ever dropped, executive produced, I did it. Any video you ever saw from us was directed by me. Levels of Love. Any video you saw was scripted, directed by myself. You did all your treatment. Facts, nigga. You know why? Because I lived it first and then I went to go do it. You feel me? So, with that being said, I just got active in the movement. And I brought everybody in. Now, as far as the host with the most with the toast.
Yeah,
I got the heckler for the hecklers. That whole situation.
That was ringing.
It's me hosting events. I never hosted an event in my life, but you know who made me do it? Chameleon, Many Men Records. He said the movement is dope, but I want to give back by having an event called The Big Show, but I don't want my name on it because then people going to attack me. So I want to do it. And then he told me.
That's
and then he told me.
From Jersey City gotta say that.
Yo, he was trying to hide. He said, I want to do something for them.
And he one of the people that don't gotta hide.
Right. You don't gotta
Everybody loves Chameleon.
Because niggas, he felt like niggas just going to attack him. Yeah. So he kind of set me up. And I'm going to tell you how he set me up. Yo, Christ, you been energetic. You should host shows. I was like, I ain't never host a show a day in my life, man. He's like, yo, you could do it. I'm telling you, you could keep people entertained during the acts. I'm like, no, man, I ain't doing that shit. All right, fuck it, I'll do that shit. But when I did it, it kind of made people think that we was hosting it.
That's exactly what it is.
A nigga told me to go do that shit. Yeah, I'm ratting on Chameleon. I'm dry snitching a little bit. Yeah. That was his whole idea, and he put me as a host, but it made it look like because my history, Gotti history, Cheese history of working for the city, it looked like something we did. We was just people on the team. I was you.
So
I just got active.
Which was the first show? The one that you had in Newark?
The Big Show. Chameleon put that whole thing together, but he made me host it. The first show I ever hosted in my life. After that, I got mega gigs, and he booked me too. He booked me. He paid. I'm talking about he said you could host. He made me a host. I came up with the know what I mean? Because I don't know, like niggas on like get played out on stage. That's how I came up. I'm the host with the most, with the toast. I got the heckler for the hecklers. You trying to let me do my show. I'm just letting everybody know. I don't know how this hosting thing, but if y'all be throwing shit at people, I ain't playing none of that
doing
shit.
none of that.
Okay, I guarantee you somebody in here gonna have a problem if you play me out. So I didn't know. That's how I came up with that whole slogan you was just talking about, man. Crisis, the host with the most, with the toast. I got the heckler for the hecklers. So if you trying to let me do my show, you feel what I'm saying? I was just that whole shit. So to finish up what I was saying, Chameleon put me in that position so it looked to the outside untrained eye that this was something
y'all
we was
was
doing.
running.
Nigga, I was you. Me, Crisis, I was you in the movement. I just got active. Nigga, I just start pushing up. You feel what I'm
You
saying?
definitely got super active.
I pushed up. I pushed up so much he thought I was running it.
Yeah, he did.
That's how. That's hard.
And like you said, you had the means to do it.
Yeah, I had to meet, and I'm with the niggas that's giving the most.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like we doing it, but the originators is Ike and Loose. That's not our shit.
Cause don't quote me because I don't remember the address and I ain't never gonna say it, but I remember going to that base.
610 North Avenue. The building don't even exist no more.
Yeah, going there with Lou and Lou.
610 North Avenue.
Chicken in there, Sparks in there.
He wasn't chicken there. That nigga was P-Root.
And
Shout out to P-Root.
they all record
Shout
these
out to
verses, and I'm just there like this.
Bruh. You was ready then. You was ready then, bruh. You was ready then. You know what you wasn't ready for?
I didn't think
Stepping up and saying I was ready.
Yep.
You was ready. You was talking about rapping. You was ready. You
right.
wasn't ready because I told you in the movement I was you.
Now he's right.
I got one thing that you didn't have. Nigga, I'm about to sit back and figure out how to make it about me.
I remember my
That's
first
movement in me.
meeting in the movement in that basement, and we got there, and we get there like it was like chairs and shit. So very professional.
on Grant.
Very professional. I wasn't gonna get the location. Very professional.
I think I was there.
Down. You probably was there. We sitting down. I was like one of the first meetings at that spot. We sitting down.
And Crisis came walking in late and just took the room over, right? Yup. I'm just fucking with you.
He walked in, he said, yo, listen up. And everybody stopped and shit.
Host with the most with the toast. Nigga, you know what I'm saying?
But like for me,
I was already born at that point.
No, for me to get into that environment, I see the chairs and shit like that. We not in school.
Yeah.
For me, so like I see the environment, and I'm a knucklehead nigga. Like I'm a knucklehead nigga. Like I had respect for my old heads.
Right.
But y'all ain't doing it no more. That's how I was coming. Like
Right.
I'm doing it
Word.
now. That's how I used to be
no,
coming.
I was popping in 2012.
So not child. I'm just saying like in the streets. Like
I feel
you retired.
You telling me what the
You retired. Not y'all was always active. Y'all still active.
Right.
I'm talking about street terms.
Right.
Like if my old head tell me something like, Dad, you gotta do like this. I ain't trying to hear it because like I hear what you're saying. I respect what you're saying. I learn from you.
You living it
You're
now.
not living this no more. I am now. But when I got to the 201 movement meeting and they got the chairs and shit up, I think they had drinks and everything. They like waters and all that shit, sodas and all that shit.
as professional as
And we
possible.
sit, and me and Lou go straight to the back and we sit down. And how Ike went up there and talked. How I think me and Gotti talked the first meeting too. You talked the first meeting. One more, I think it was like two others that talked.
Hey yo, as a young boy, as a young dude, right? Didn't that shit feel good?
No, listen.
No, it did.
When I was sitting,
riding.
I asked Lou, I'm in the back on some knucklehead shit, like waiting to like for somebody to say something. I initially thought somebody was gonna get
No. Dev went there on some bullshit.
I went there on some bullshit.
He went there on some bullshit.
I went there on some bullshit.
He was like, nah, like,
some
this what's up, yo.
Glizzy in the trunk, waiting for somebody to do something stupid.
Listen,
that's why I went there.
It's all right.
But no, let me
that nigga, yo, let me give you an example.
Yeah.
That nigga over there, he wasn't always a rapper in rapping. You feel what I'm saying? I grabbed this nigga out of Booker T. You feel what I'm saying? This is my story. You feel what I'm saying? I grabbed this nigga. This nigga was old. Nah, you can't talk. You ain't on this show. Nah, he ain't on this show. Nah, he ain't on this show. This is my story. Grab that nigga. This nigga was thinking about rapping about nothing. He was rapping, but he wasn't trying to rap raps. You feel what I'm saying? I brings this nigga Hurricane Katrina happen. They hire us to do a show to raise funds for Hurricane Katrina victims.
That's dope.
All he heard was we was going to a show. We had a fundraiser. This nigga got some big shit on his shit. Yo, this for people who just lost their lives. This nigga retarded. This nigga got some big shit. And we got the video, we got the footage still to this day. We on stage, he don't even rap, he just walking with us. Big ass gun. Bro, this is not that type of event. So I understand it's at certain points in your life, it just wasn't all there.
Exactly.
So I had to give you an example of a nigga that you look at like shit is all together, but he did that.
No, but listen.
You feel me?
So when I got there, I'm waiting for some shit to go down type shit. Like, so I'm sitting there, and then when
I got the Hurricane Katrina yeah, bad gun for the victims.
The whole city coming in one
I
spot.
put the whole city
in one spot.
spot.
Yeah.
It was unheard of.
Nobody don't fight around me,
Hold
man.
on, wait, y'all not about to lie. Keep it on it. Y'all wasn't worried that something might have popped off?
Never in my life, not one meeting I ever went to that I ever thought something was gonna happen. Because I don't think nothing gonna happen to me
I know
nowhere,
for a fact
man.
I wasn't the only nigga glizzy down in the
No, I wasn't. I just stopped carrying my gun around that time.
I know for a fact I was not the only. Cause they,
No, man,
I, me
nobody-
and Lou
you
wasn't the
don't
only
fight
young
around
niggas
us,
in there.
man.
Me and Lou wasn't young. So we go to the meeting. So like I said, I'm like, yo, glizzy in the trunk. I'm not worried about nothing. And I can fight, so I'm not really worried about nothing.
Yo, we just here to just rap, niggas.
You gotta realize,
Yo,
I was transitioning
like
from 100% street.
How old was he at that time, yo?
You was probably like 21.
No, I wasn't 21. I'm probably like 20.
Bro, at 21, bro, I was doing shit like that.
What year
I
was
was
that?
doing shit like that.
Bro, I was 100% at the time. I was 100% street.
We here to rap.
I'm 100% street nigga.
Bro.
I wasn't trying to differentiate the two.
No, he
That
thought,
being said,
bro, you wasn't lacking, though. The good thing about it is,
11.
you probably should have did what you did. You
Nah,
feel
for
me?
me-
I'm just speaking on my perspective
so
or
when I
whatever.
get
Nobody
there,
don't,
right?
people don't act crazy around us.
but like,
you
no,
feel
but
me?
Lou at that time, Lou was like a good guy, bad guy. Lou like, yo, that shit ain't about that for me. That's how Lou was
Right.
coming.
Nah,
So
you was smart. You was
I
smart. You
had-
didn't move.
I had like my hopes. I was like,
Yeah,
I'm
he was like,
ready
nah.
for this shit to change.
He was like,
Right,
nah,
right.
man.
You did. That was your
When
whole
When
MO.
he
That was
said
your
me
whole
word
MO the
for
whole
word,
time.
When he said me word for word, I'm glowing the glizzy. He was like, this shit ain't really like that. But if it do, I'm down for whatever. That's how Lou was coming.
Yeah.
So we get
No,
there.
y'all did the right thing.
And then so we sit in the back. Me and Lou go straight to the back. We sit down. It's like other young artists in Jersey City there. Zay Jones was there. Chicken was there. Sparks was
Boo
there.
Banger.
Boo Banger was there. There was a couple other people in there that I have relationships with now.
Right.
Without music.
Right. Right.
So we get to the back, we sit down, we chilling. I think Ike went first. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me. Ike went first. I know you came late for a fact.
Always.
And then when you got there,
I'm always be
and
late.
then I realized what was going on.
And
It
you
was
try to act like you ain't the
I
star.
looked to my left. I looked to my left, right? I looked to my left, right? I looked to my left. As Ike was talking, I looked to my left. I looked to my right. It's a nigga from Midtown right here.
Yeah, everybody
It's
was
a
in
nigga
there.
from the Hill right here.
201
It's a
The
nigga from
Movement.
Downtown right here.
201 The
It's
Movement
some
did that.
little Puerto Rican nigga from the Heights right here.
We need that right now.
So it was a conglomerate of different hoods inside the place, and nobody at not one point at all.
Female
And
rappers
coming from
too.
Female rappers too. I apologize. And coming
Jay
from
Sass,
Jersey
Nina
City,
Fox,
coming
Nina
from Jersey
G's.
City, that's only happened 2 times. Let's be honest. It happened when y'all did it once.
She
and it
rap.
happened with Sean Bruce who Duncan did it recently. That only happened 2 times in Jersey City, as far as my era go, because I'm 30. So
Right.
as far as my era go,
Right.
that only happened 2 times. When y'all did it,
Yeah.
and then when you Ike, all y'all did it, and then when he did it.
Right.
And
It was done before
happened.
us. It was
I
done
didn't-
before us,
I didn't
and
see
nothing
it.
happened.
I didn't see it.
What, when we was doing the 201 The Movement thing, OGs used to hit us. I ain't gonna say no names, because like they the bros. But niggas is like, yo, that shit ain't gonna work. And you know what he did? Because I was still semi-young then, bro. This is like fucking 12 years ago.
Yeah, I was like
So I was
19.
semi-young. You know what I told my OG when he told me that? Fuck out of here. You just couldn't do it. We about to do this, man. All right, you ain't with it, you getting rolled on. I'm talking to the OG like this. But he's telling me what he knows to be true. What's going to happen, what people going to do. Nah, you just mad because you couldn't do it.
And you proved them wrong. Because I
No,
You did.
I
I didn't count you did.
I did. I know. I brought it further than he did.
Yeah.
But what he said was going to happen,
It happened.
that shit happened.
No, so a lot of shit to me. I don't
I
have
still
time.
love my niggas,
Y'all
though.
hosted a party at, what's that shit that was in the square? Reflections?
Reflections.
Y'all hosted a party there. Shit got a little
You
wild.
said
man.
y'all. That's Big Ice.
Like,
And
I
look, this is
apologize.
never our shit.
That was
yo,
yours.
niggas just put that shit. Yo, I'm glad no cases came out of that because they'd have been like,
word.
Christ,
He
Gotti,
got
cheese,
pepper
where y'all
spray.
at?
He got pepper spray.
Fuck that. Yeah.
I got mazed.
Then he got
niggas-
maced.
They do them bomb
He
out.
got
niggas
maced.
do- I see
I
shit-
ain't get none of that shit because I ain't go inside.
Shots flew
I was
past my
outside the
face,
car.
bro. Like this.
I was outside in the car like this.
Niggas start shooting, I be looking in the air like, hey, what's going on?
No,
Think
but-
about what I'm about to do for the night.
So,
Niggas like, Christ! The bullet's going like this. Ping. Pew. I'm like, what's going on out here?
I know the exact
but
situation y'all
get
going
back
through.
Good.
Do you, being that the whole 201 movement, it was a lot of doubters and it popped off crazy.
It wasn't a lot.
No, it
Most
definitely
niggas is
wasn't
with
doubters. It was a lot
it.
of
The
doubters,
doubters
though.
came
What's the
after they
percentage?
wasn't being made the forefront.
Okay.
All right, that's where the hate like came for me because they thought I was the forefront. Nigga, I'm you. You could do everything that I'm doing, bro. Like, cause I'm nobody here. The stuff that I did, I spent my own goddamn money. Nobody got behind nothing. And you know what I did? I made an album with everybody and then took it state to state. Right now, go on your YouTube, look up NICAA. What the fuck is that shit? CIAA.
That's what it's called.
He said
and the Heat is 8-1 account. I made an album called Movement in Me and then spread it out in the city and then took it on the road. It's my album, but it's all these people on it from my city.
Salute to that.
How do you feel about that album causing other people in the city to do an album? Because right after you dropped Movement in Me, Symphony came out.
No, that wasn't the album. That was just a song.
But he put it on
he
the
did
album.
like a posse.
Who's that?
Who's that? What was the name of the album?
Shout out to Psychopath.
Psychopath.
That's
right
that's
after he dropped
name.
Movement in Me, he did a conglomerate album with a bunch of different people from Jersey City.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you probably didn't
Shout
know
out
that.
to him.
Golden Era.
If you go to his
Golden
page,
Era did it right after y'all.
Yeah.
Like, it was a lot of people that followed y'all.
You know, I don't feel like, listen, man, like when you see how I drop Levels of Love, everybody is going to do that way after that. So I do this shit to inspire, and shout out to Psychopath, because if you go to his page right now, at this time, right now, you're gonna see him. His last picture he posts is standing there with my shirt on because he saw me online. He said, I like this shirt. I'm gonna purchase one. I sent it to his house. He just posted the picture this morning. So how do I feel? I feel great because you know why I do this shit? To inspire, man.
I actually see people at my job wearing this shirt. My boy Tyree be wearing this shirt.
Yo,
that shit dope.
And every shirt you ever seen with these two L's on it got made with these two hands.
You did your own design.
You know who designed this design? My boy Monroe, another member of the Heat.
Shout out to Monroe. Yeah, I want to talk about that too.
Yo,
I don't design nothing. I never designed nothing a day in my life.
My favorite rap out there was Monroe, didn't you?
Word! Shout out to emcee. That's my guy.
Mine was
You feel me? Shout out. Let me get my props. Let me get his props. Let me get emcee his props real quick. That's my guy, emcee Naeem. You gonna go to P in a minute. That's my guy right there. That's his daughter. His daughter. I'm her godfather. You feel me? That's my guy, bro.
But that's the thing.
And then everybody got their favorite. That's the dope thing about the locks, though.
Like me, Horse, and Dubs.
Yeah.
Horse is you.
Yeah.
I'm Monroe.
Shout out to Horse.
I'm Monroe, here's his panic.
Yeah.
My thing with this is that, like, I feel like Monroe was like Lloyd Banks. He come in, knock your head over the slide.
Listen, bro. Yo, this guy, and you can think about it, this nigga never tried to do this. He only did this because we was doing it.
You can't tell.
You can't tell.
But he's nice.
He did it so well. So imagine if he applied himself and tried. He did that, all these damn albums, just having fun. What's
that song they did?
Yo, it was we watched the video like 8 9 times.
It's not a video for it.
No,
we're high. We're high. It's called The Main Event.
Yeah, that song.
What's that song we watched like 8 9 times? They in the projects. And they burned that shit down. I said, this nigga Monroe is crazy.
Shout out to Monroe. That's my twin.
And we got to argument. We got to argument over who's the best.
Yo, that's good. That's how you know that niggas is dope.
That's what he said, Panic.
But to be honest with you know who the best rapper out there?
Panic.
Big Panic.
I realized that later on.
Big Panic is the best rapper. Cause I'm not a rapper.
You the best artist.
I just rap.
But Panic is the best rapper. You the best artist.
See? I will agree with that 100%. But you know how we became a group?
I like your animation though.
Bro, but listen, man, animation almost sound like, you know what I mean, it's made up.
Oh, no, because
you know
one of my favorite artists is Busta Rhymes though.
Yeah, but that's really him. I've met him many times.
Hold on.
You're watching what he really is.
Time on. You just hit on the question that I have because I might know some things that.
Yeah.
Is it true that you have something maybe on the works with Busta for Black Lives Matter movement or something like that on the way?
I ain't hear nothing about that.
That's
my guy though. That's my nigga. Yeah, I ain't talked to that nigga in years.
Oh,
you feel what I'm saying? So, but that's my guy.
Yo, be on the lookout for the
shout out to Bus, man.
Question. So what's next for you?
Next be like now. Right now it's about levels of
Love.
love. This is it, bro. This album is about to drop. And when it drop, it's gonna be a documentary showing you how I put the whole project together and a short film.
So are we doing videos or are you going short film documentary?
Yep. Say that one more time.
Are you doing actual music videos or just straight short film documentary?
It's going to be a video for every song on the album.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Every song on the album, and it's going to be movie. That's going to be a movie in itself. But it's still a short film.
Coming after
Anybody that
yeah.
saw that, we got a formula that we do. Anybody that saw New Jersey Experience, the first movie in Jersey City, dropped in a movie theater. Y'all realize what it was? It was an album of
I think
us
we watched it together.
recreating all the songs from Jersey artists. So it was an album. It's an album. Look at the formula though. It's an album. Then it was a documentary showing how we did the entire album. Us in the studio, calling the people who originally made the album, Naughty by Nature, Do It All from Laws of the Underground, all the artists, Chill, Rob G, everybody who did their thing.
Did you do a Fugees?
We did Fugees, but I caught Wyclef, but when I got with him, I ain't even ask him because it wasn't the right time.
Yeah,
you
I
feel
get
what I'm saying?
yeah.
But we did Ready or Not, Body That. So we made a whole document. We did Ladies Night, Cool in the Game. Cool is on the documentary with us. You feel me? This is legendary shit.
That's why I feel like
legendary
you guys are real
shit,
legends.
bro. And we did that on our own. Though we did that on our own. So the point that I'm trying to make with that is Levels of Love is a formula. You make the album, and then you do a documentary showing how you made the album. But New Jersey Experience was also a short film. Levels of Love, the album. Levels of Love, the documentary showing you how I made the album. Levels of Love.
Short film. Yeah, ask your question.
Ain't no. That's gonna
Ask your
hit.
question,
All
go ahead.
right. So coming up in your generation, and it's a two-part question. Coming up in your generation, who do you consider the Mount Rushmore in your era, and who was the four that was before you, the generation before you? Like, cause like when I think about you,
you don't make me smoke weed on camera, man.
That's a hard question.
You don't make me smoke weed on camera, bro.
Cause like,
whoa! I took you to be quiet all that time. Now you about to put me on the spot and say that, motherfucker? It's a good ass question, though.
Bags. What? After he answers the question, we get a break and then we'll get back into it.
Do we got time now or go to break?
Answer the question.
Let me think about that shit, man.
Play one of his
Videos.
videos.
Do it like nigga, and I'm gonna smoke weed off camera. Play a video or something, man.
We only want crazy music.
Got Material Love?
Material Love, man.
Material Love, crack
On me, getting money, chasing. Cash rules everything around me. Shimmy, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yay. Dollar, dollar bill, need them commas all around me. Getting money, chasing money all day. You know, I'm all about my paper. You know, exactly what I came for. You know, the grind don't stop, son. Whoever say money ain't everything, ain't got none. Now I ain't saying she a gold digger. Nope. But she ain't fucking with no broke nigga. If you ain't inherit no money from your folks, nigga, you gon' at least be pushing some weed or some coke, nigga. She love gangsters, trappers, she could see they streets, spot a baller a mile away. She could see they cliques on them rappers on BET or MTV. Today black card, yesterday it was EBT. Thinking you ain't spending no cheese on this diva, nah, bruh. You gon' need at least a visa to please her. Thinking you gon' hit her with the D, get her sprung. She like,
fuck a nigga, money make me come.
She love the shopping, she a had you copping. Looking dumb, don't let that sundress get you, see her coming, you better run. Back then, if she gave him head, then she gotta love him. Now she do it for shoes with red on the bottom of them. Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Prada. Could've gotten the same with a lawyer or a doctor. Got me feeling like Marvin and make me wanna holler. The things that people do for that almighty dollar. Cash rules everything around me. Shimmy, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yay. Dollar, dollar bill, need them commas all around me. Getting money, chasing money all day. You know, I'm all about my paper. You know, exactly what I came for. You know, the grind don't stop, son. Whoever say money ain't everything, ain't got none. Can't wait to get on the scene, look at they faces. Pull up in that all black thing, look like a spaceship. Laced it with the basics, 6 TVs, a system, knocking Drake shit. Damn, you stay lit. I ain't judging, I just wanna be fair. You feeding a sneaker fetish like you running a square. Your son called you up, pretending he wanted a pair. But he ain't care about the kicks, he just wanted you there. Your rolly gold, not plastic, but you miss your daughter's gymnastic practice. Watching that work backflip is tragic. How you cheat on your wife with these trifling whores. Then buy a bag by Michael Kors. The kids needing they dad. You lacing the jag. Family running away while you chasing the bag. It's kinda sad, makes me mad. Gets me hot as lava. The things that people lose for that almighty dollar. Cash rules everything around me.
Shimmy, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yay. Dollar, dollar bill, need them commas all around me. Getting money, chasing money all day. You know, I'm all about my paper. You know, exactly what I came for. You know, the grind don't stop, son. Whoever say money ain't everything, ain't got none. I get it from the mud, homie, I scrape the land, no stranger to cash. I know how to make them bands, pockets deep, even in my sleep I can make a grand. But man, make the money, money don't make the man. We gotta pull our resources and take a stand, put all our coins together and we could prosper. Your family, your children, our father, things you should choose over that almighty dollar.
Energy you put out is the energy you get. If you put out negative energy, you're going to get negative energy back. If you put out positive energy, you're going to get positive energy back. The reason why DJ Khaled is so blessed is because he spreads love. He puts out love, so it comes back to him. When you put out love, it comes back. When you put out negative energy, it comes back. Period.
Mixed by Chameleon.
Can you spread the love? Oh, can you spread the love? Oh, baby, can you spread the love? Oh, can you spread the love? Oh, baby, ooh.
Here, have $1. In fact, nah, brother man, here have $2. $2 means a snack for me, but it means a big deal to you. You see a man down on his luck, speak with him. If he hungry, then treat him to a meal, eat with him. Make sure a human being is how you treating him, cause you only one paycheck away from being him. Don't look at him like a felon with hard crimes. Maybe he was straight and just fell on hard times. We could do it, there's plenty of us. Don't get it twisted, cause it could happen to any of us. Your number's listed, so stay humble. Don't be a fool for gold. What would profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? Remember when you used to be poor, and don't forget it. Treat love like butter on that biscuit and spread it. Let's map it out, map it out. These young boys losing their tempers and then they blacking out. Sons missing fathers acting out. They hearts 20 beat low, ain't no seed low, they crapping out. Don't make you less of a man because you tapping out. Cause once you pull that thing out front, it ain't no backing out. Know a couple goons at high noon, they blasted out. They ain't coming home no time soon, they maxing out. It's chestnut checkers, think, don't act it out. Maybe you could come to a medium and hash it out. Maybe you could come to a common ground, dap it out. In a few years, what you beefing over, you laugh about. I'm in the field, remember Christ has said it. If the beef don't call for a kill, you gotta dead it. You don't need steel to keep it real, not synthetic. Treat love like your wifey legs and spread it.
We back.
Yo, we live. We back. Welcome back to the Lost in... I gotta do it?
Yeah,
Welcome back to the Lost in Translation podcast. We got a special guest, the legend, the movement in me. Big crisis.
The host
going
with the
on?
most with the toast.
I got the heckler for the hecklers. Oh, you know my shit.
Yeah.
Yo, thank you, bro.
Yo, shout out to
Let
Frank
me do
Lucas,
my
bro.
shout.
Oh, if you didn't know, he do all the quotables. So now I mean, he jot them down.
yeah.
So
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That means he pay attention to conversation.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's what I know. What's up, man?
But that also
That means he's soaking it in.
That also means you made the quotables.
Oh,
That's what I was getting at.
Oh, damn.
Oh, don't give me my credit, huh? Don't give me my credit, huh?
Okay.
If they faithful watchers, they know your credit
Yeah,
already.
they know what's up. Man, shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you, man.
I mean,
But no, he can't run from the smoke from that last question I asked him though.
Shit! Damn, I wasn't get a chance to think about that shit. All right. He was asking me, but say it one more time.
I need your Mount Rushmore of your generation. Of your generation. Then I'll come back later for the generation before you.
I'll
come back later for that
mine. Shit.
Or how about do a starting 5 and a 6 man?
Damn, you
Which
gave me
one's
some
harder?
leeway. You
Which
shot
one's
me some
harder?
bail. You shot me some bail.
Because you gonna leave somebody out that
I love to death, man. Because I
there's no
love my
slight to them.
generation,
There's no
man.
slight to them, no.
Yeah,
But
ain't no slight, man.
It's personal for you. It's your personal opinion.
All right, this first answer right here, like, ain't nobody gonna respect it but the people who respect it, and I honestly think that.
And give me a little bit of why they're on your Mount Rushmore.
Okay, like, what's the Mount Rushmore? Is 4 on me, right?
Yeah. But hold up. Which question? Time out. I'm gonna give you some
ahead.
defense right here.
Go ahead.
Which question is he answering? Is he answering Mount Rushmore? Or is he answering?
We gonna touch that T.I.
Whatever he wants to do. What's easier?
He trying to shoot me bail.
And Mount Rushmore now.
He trying to shoot me bail.
It's up to him. This
That-
one's
but
harder.
that's what-
Mount Rushmore 4.
All right, so you. What
So I was
is your
about to
Mount
go 6.
Rushmore?
I take a
Yeah.
stone, nigga.
That was his guy.
That's a
Yo,
quotable.
shout out, you know that's my PR over there too. He everything. You know what I mean? He
Shout out
letting me know. You
Aight,
know when I say that shit. That's it.
So I'll say
nigga.
this.
Make sure you say what you mean and mean what you say.
I
Yo,
don't never
so-
say nothing I don't mean.
So I'll say
if I
this,
come
right?
out my mouth, I mean that shit, man.
Nas dropped the Bible, so he wanted a 4.
No, I'm talking about. I'm not talking about.
Oh, you talking about Jersey
Nah,
City?
he talking about this. Yo, listen, man. All right, first off, man, this real too. I think that Mount Rushmore, 4 people on top of that thing. Yo,
Your generation.
Yes.
my generation.
Say what you want to say.
I'm just setting it up.
Say what you
I
want
know I mean
to
this
say.
shit with, hey, I got all 4 right now.
You say his generation and the
Hold
generation
up.
before him.
Right now I'm doing my
Not in
generation.
one. I
I
want
know
4.
your
then
generation
4.
first though.
My
You
generation.
got 3 questions.
And I put this in stone. Everybody in this room, we watching this shit
I think
being
he about to say
documented.
what I
I
wanted
usually
to
don't be
say.
on cameras that don't belong to me,
Definitely
because
not on
then
camera.
I could get shit edited by my nigga
I
Gotti.
think you
Right
say-
now, that I'm about to
say
say this shit and it's in
You
stone.
about to say.
Let's get it.
My Mount Rushmore, 4 heads on that shit right now.
Who?
Everybody got to slide down.
Number 1.
You got more with some crisis? Just a little bit.
Number 1. That's that first head on the Mount Rushmore. Jersey City hip hop legends, spitters. Number 1. Big Panic from the Heat. He the best rapper in the whole city, including me. Okay?
A lot of people don't say that shit.
Nigga.
A lot of
He the
people don't
best
say that
rapper
shit.
that ever came out of Jersey City. Big Panic from the Heat is the best rapper that ever came out of Jersey City. All right?
I won't argue that because I was arguing with y'all.
This my Mount Rushmore. This mine. So nobody argue with me.
nothing to argue
Nobody in the comments saying fuck out of here. Nothing. This my shit and this how I'm coming. My next one, in no particular order, is just the 4th. The next one is Monroe, Murder, from the Heat. Okay? That's how I'm coming. That's what I listen to every day. Every day. To this day.
Hold on.
To this day. To this day.
Let's get this straight. Your
Please
first
read
2
that right here,
on
you
your Mount
violence and
Rushmore are from the Heat.
They are the Heat.
A coincidence.
They are the Heat.
It's just a coincidence. It's just a coincidence. You asking me, individual artists that be putting it down.
No. I just want this to be known.
Let it be known.
Like,
This is my Mount Rushmore.
So far,
Nah,
creating your
they
Mount
ain't letting me
Rushmore.
finish. Then I want to finish. It's
When
2
you're
more.
answering your questions, you're doing quality over quantity.
No, nigga, I'm doing both.
He's doing
It's Mount Rushmore.
These niggas that I'm naming, got hella albums.
They do.
All produced and distributed by them.
Because my favorite is my
Okay,
mom,
so now that's two. I'm going on to my next.
your
And this is
third?
no in special order like one better than the other.
Nah,
It's just they
just
up there with their heads like this. On the Mountain Rushmore.
If you
the
didn't
next
stand
nigga
forever, it's
that
not
I
better
listen to on the reg that got them bars and I saw them like create music outside of music, just everything involving the culture, period, that I gotta put on that Mountain Rushmore. He in the building today. His name is Main Gotti. On the bars.
Shout out Main Gotti.
That nigga is behind. That nigga is like, we call him jail. That nigga's behind a lot of bars. You feel what I'm saying? Some of them, yo, nigga, give me lines, nigga. You give everybody lines.
Jail.
That was dope.
That nigga behind bars.
This nigga not gonna get
You feel me? But I put him in front of bars because I let niggas know that he behind them. You feel me? And the last one on the Mount Rushmore, man.
These two not moving.
Yo, I gotta stand for this one right here. The last one on the Crisis Jersey City, Jersey, whatever. Jersey, I don't get the whole Jersey. On my Mount Rushmore of top spitters, hip hop artists, activists, A1 nigga, father, brother. Your boy Crisis, man.
Hey.
Real talk, man.
So
I'm the best.
So
That-
Lou
yeah,
gotta
that's
answer-
it, man.
Lou said
That's
before-
my top four right there.
Who's your
Mount
top
Rushmore.
four before, and I want your top four now.
Top four right now?
Young niggas. But who's your top
Oh, we
four
doing
before?
age? You said now, nigga. Like, which one is it? Is it now or is it an age group? Tell me.
Y'all one of the few still putting it down, still rapping,
Nah.
still putting shit out. So with that being said,
You said my
your
Mount
young
Rushmore
niggas-
for now.
No,
Which
no,
one
I
is it,
apologize,
bro?
I apologize, your Mount
I'm
Rushmore
on that
young
one
niggas.
too, bro. You feel me? on my mother tombstone.
What about
I'm on that one
the
too.
era before you.
The era before me. All right, we could go to that because anything after me, I'm still there. You feel me? He say, yo, that nigga right there.
I respect
he ain't
that.
talking because he's listening, bro.
Every word.
That yo, I'm learning everybody. You feel me? I know you two guys right here. I'm learning y'all too, bro. You feel me? And he just listening, bro. I bet you I'm gonna watch some more episodes. He probably be talking a little bit more. Right now, he listening.
This is
He
probably the most
absorbing,
he
man.
never talked.
Real talk. I peeped that. I peeped this because
Y'all
he
know I be
absorbing
popping
it
shit.
and he know that the shit is authentic. What I'm saying, bro. This shit is authentic.
Hey, yo, Frank, go just check those names, though. Just
Anything
City is
after
solid.
us, I'm on that Mount Rushmore too. You gotta put me there because my last shit was last month.
Yep.
Why I can't be on there? Fuck, man. Why I can't be on there, Have? I can be on there?
Of course.
Only thing I can't be on is what was before me. Because I just wasn't there. Okay? Now that's your segue into your question. Yo,
the people you
before
looked
me,
up to.
now I get to pay homage. I'm gonna, they gonna think I'm a narcissist because I was popping shit on myself. So what? Because they ain't gonna get
that's
it.
how you feel.
Niggas wait for me
That's
to get
how
shot
you
or something. I gotta get shot
No,
or I gotta die.
no,
And then niggas are like, oh, he was nice as hell. No,
That's how
right
you,
now.
That's how you feel.
I feel like as an artist,
Right now. He always say that. Yo, I feel that on you too.
as an artist,
Fuck that,
as an
man.
artist, you can never be a narcissist.
Yeah, you
can't.
or as an artist, you can be a narcissist.
No, you can't.
I'm just giving you a flip. I don't agree. I agree with the first one you said.
Yeah, you can't because you are
just saying what it
way
is,
you
man.
chose
That's
to
how I
jump in
feel.
Is what? Entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Things you have to worry about building yourself up on and going. So as an artist, you can never be a narcissist. When you talking your life, you can never be a narcissist
Facts.
talking your
I
life.
like that. I like how you broke it down.
Facts.
And another thing, it's never an excuse when it's facts.
Well, I'm saying like,
Damn!
like,
It's
but
never an
but
excuse.
Give me some.
but
Give
even
me
though
some.
even
Give
though
me
that's
some.
his,
Yeah, toast to that.
yo,
I
listen,
toast to that.
It's a
Dev.
fact.
Yeah,
Even
I'm not
though
gonna be writing down all these quotables.
even though that's
I'll pick it up.
even
No,
though
you gonna
that's
watch the show.
even
Put 'em
though
in my
that's
head.
your opinion
Go
though,
ahead.
it's not far fetched.
Nah.
Yeah.
Like it's not like y'all not nice.
What up, Drew?
Thank you. Thank you.
Like
Thank you.
it's not, you know, like
When I say it's a fact, it's a
I'm
fact.
sure there's people out there that have the same opinions from Jersey City.
Exactly.
And I
There is.
salute them.
You know what
And them the ones that hit me up like, yo, Christ, let me get a shirt. Let me get a hat. Because they want to see me prosper.
I'm sorry. I wasn't
I
one
love
of the
them,
niggas
man. I
asking
love
for a
y'all,
shirt
man.
or a
I love
hat.
y'all.
I was asking for a beat or a feature. That's what I was asking for.
What's that? What?
I wasn't asking for no shirt, no hat. I was asking for a beat, a feature.
You ain't never asked me, motherfucker.
That's facts.
You asked me,
That's
nigga.
facts,
Like,
that's
this is what I do.
I
This
was
is what I
asking for
do.
programs and shit like that, trying to learn.
Yo, listen.
That's what I was asking
that
for.
nigga over there,
he was teaching.
he fed everybody everything. Everything that we gave in the movement was free. That's what everybody don't realize. Whatever y'all saw me do, talking about everybody, bringing everybody state to state when I go with an album with me in them on it, is because I wanted to do that. This nigga over here, man, Gotti, computer whiz. He could keep all his technology in a huddle to himself. He gave everybody everything they asked for. Wasn't worried about, oh, they gonna be competition. He already know what he know. There is no competition. But if I give them what I got, that's gonna make me stronger.
Facts.
So he thought about how he could help somebody, and he thought about how he could benefit from helping somebody, because you should benefit. His benefit was having somebody else know what I know. That's it. That was his benefit. I'm gonna give him this shit. His benefit is getting it. His benefit is having something else in the arsenal. In case I can't do nothing, he could help me. Because I told him what to do.
Let's be honest, a lot of people won't consider that a benefit, but I do.
Yeah, because you a grown-ass man now. But the motherfucking Dev with the motherfucking toaster in the meeting probably didn't understand that shit. Nigga.
Yo.
Yeah, I know who you was.
Why
That was me.
is he ducking my question?
Yo, what's up?
Really is, though. I was going to drill it back in.
I know your question.
Really
yo.
is.
But I ain't ducking that one. I ducked the other one more than this one. This one I ain't got no problem with, man. You want to talk about the era before me.
I just need
Mount
4.
Rushmore. No. My Mount Rushmore for the generation before me got like 5 heads.
You got 5. You got 5. You got
I can get
5.
that? I can get that?
You get 5.
My Mount Rushmore
I could
for
probably
the rappers.
I could
is
probably
spitting.
no.
Nah, you gotta give 4.
4?
Fuck.
I appreciate that.
If I
Say
give
no
a
more. Say no more.
No.
Say no more.
Time out,
I appreciate
time out.
you calling me out, son.
I say 5 is fine.
No, he can do that.
Let's make it hard.
I'll call you out first.
All right. I'll take your call out.
that shit.
All right. Oh, you was calling.
Let's make it hard.
Nah, but
let's
I'm
go.
just saying
The reason
because
I say 5 is fine
No.
because I'm
Fuck
thinking about
your
it
5.
sports.
Nah, he
wise.
said no. He
Fuck
said
that.
no.
Make a
fuck
choice.
your
Let's
5
go.
because anytime I give a variable, y'all niggas slay me.
Yo.
You got 4. 4
Thank
is
you.
on Mount
I
Rushmore.
respect you.
You
I
get
respect
4.
you. I respect
How you
you.
giving the 5th on the Mount Rushmore?
Let's go. Nah, we ain't doing it. We ain't doing it. I don't want that. I don't want it.
We on the same page.
I don't want no
We
shortcuts,
understand,
man. Let's
but
go,
it's
man.
fine.
Mount Rushmore. Your boy Crisis. This is my Mount Rushmore for Jersey City. We gonna do Jersey City.
Yeah, that's what
We're
I
gonna do
want.
it proper.
Proper. Listen, man. The other 3, I gotta think a little bit, but when I talk about this guy right here, it's gonna buy me some time because I can say shit about him without even thinking about it. And while I'm talking to y'all about this nigga, I'm really in the back of my head thinking about the other 3 niggas.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I'm about to go. What? You want? What?
I think I know what you gonna say.
No, you want to say it and then risk it being
not be
wrong?
wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you can say that.
Living?
No.
No.
Then I was wrong.
You was wrong.
All right, then.
Okay.
So if you don't say that,
but right now, I gotta say, generation before me, a nigga, he living right now, and niggas be seeing him pop up. That nigga, he pops up, nigga. He pops up. I'm talking about currently. If this, what y'all call old head OG, drop a video tomorrow, he gonna do 4,000 the first day because people want to see what he do, and he a legend, man. And that nigga name, his mama named him Lamont.
What's his? I said his name already.
Mr. Low Cash, man. Mr. Low Cash, man. That nigga is on my Mount Rushmore, and the acting, the comedic ability.
He could sound like Bernie Mac like that.
The nigga could sound like Bernie. He could be Bernie Mac. When he stab his finger, Bernie Mac is back. When he stab his finger, back in the grave. You feel me? That's how Mr. Low Cash do his thing.
I love Low Cash.
Shout out to Mr. Low Cash. He could rap with niggas today, man. He act. That nigga, yo, he do everything.
My brother still got tapes of him rapping.
Tapes, nigga. Tapes. You feel me? So now you just put me on the spot. I was talking about him so hard I wasn't able to think about them other 3 niggas. You feel me?
I thought you were gonna say somebody else first, but
I know he was gonna say.
I know.
Because that's why I wanted the 5. And I don't put him in the 5. The reason why I wanted to put him in the 5 is not to have an extra nigga, but it was just to put him by himself.
I respect that.
Okay? So when we do the Mount Rushmore and the 4 niggas standing there, it's a nigga that just sit up top. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I
It's
needed that
levels.
5.
Okay.
Matter of fact,
We
we gonna
tried
go
to
to
tell
him
them
next.
like that.
We gonna go to him next just so niggas can
We tried to
understand.
tell him 5 is understandable for music.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Anybody said 4.
This nigga right
I
here.
don't care about all that shit.
Yeah, nah,
you don't put a fifth head
You
on the
right,
Mount
you right,
Rushmore.
you right. But nah,
you
you
want
right.
to sit somebody
That's a
by
fucking
itself,
variable.
then
right.
you can do that.
You
That's
right.
different.
But that's
Damn,
still
yo.
a variable.
You can't do
You
20
see the
variables
Bible
and be glad we do
Damn,
one.
this nigga put me
You
on
can't.
a whole spot, man. A whole
Y'all
city
complain
watching
about
this shit.
every
It's
last
hypocritical.
one.
It's hypocritical, yes.
Damn.
But you can't say nothing when we give you 1. You gave us 30.
No. Yeah.
He said no.
No. Yeah.
I'ma let them
I'm
talk
about,
so I can
I'm
think
about,
a little
I'm about
bit.
to do it, Dave. Like, no. Fuck y'all.
We
We
do
do Dave's.
So, all right.
So
Yeah.
Peter said
Buy me some
Dave-
time, bro. Buy me some time. Yeah,
Nah,
this
now we
shit
back on the
crazy,
last.
man.
Right?
Who your people?
Damn, nigga.
Look
So
at
just
it.
put
You
out
got 3.
spitters. Oh, hold on. I'm about to go to a spitter. Another spitter. I gotta put him on my Mount Rushmore.
Man, go your Mount
we
Rushmore.
talk.
Fuck if they spit. Put
Nah.
songs together, great or not. Give me your top 5. I don't care what the call
Era
is.
before you.
Yo,
Shit.
yo, my
Era
OG's
before you.
my OG's not gonna fuck with me no more after this, man.
Nah, I doubt it.
Real talk. Yeah, they gonna still fuck with me.
I'm about to say the same thing.
I gotta give props, real talk, to my nigga. His name rhyme with props too. My nigga Chop Diesel.
Chop Diesel, damn.
Chop Diesel.
Chop Diesel.
I had one
He a
interaction with
producer.
him.
He
One-
made mad
Yeah,
records
he
for
did,
all
he
y'all
did,
favorite artists.
he did,
He
he
made
did.
records for all Jersey City niggas. But we're talking about rapping. This nigga could rap
I
his
never
ass
knew he could rap
off,
because I
man.
he did a whole project with Pressure.
Yo,
I met him one time, and when I met him, I sat down, we talked.
He a legend,
it was
bro.
real cool. Like
He a
was
legend.
real. I think we was together when we met him the one time.
Facts.
He a legend,
was real
bro.
cool.
Bro.
And I didn't know he.
you see how he grabbed Pressure?
Yeah, he
That's
grabbed
what
him
he
up.
did to me when I was Pressure age. Pressure was 14 years old when he got with Chop. Chop got me at 16
Rapping at
years
high school.
old.
I was in high school with the little nigga.
Okay.
He used to be rapping, tell everybody y'all rap, y'all.
You know
rap,
why
y'all
he
rap.
gravitated to us? Because Chop rap. You feel what I'm saying? He got bars. So he saw us like, yo, these niggas can rap. And he gravitated us. The first time I ever spit a verse in a booth, in a studio, on a song that was my beat, Chop Diesel was the engineer.
You was kind of cutting into one of my questions too.
I know. Damn, you
No,
killing
him.
me. Yeah, go ahead.
Cuz,
Go ahead.
No,
Chop
just
the
go
Chop
on your
Diesel.
next one. Yeah, stop diverting, man.
Alright,
You
so-
can't
so-
answer
so-
this.
Chop.
Well, everybody trying to ask
Low
questions.
cash.
No, answer the
Chop.
question we
I'm answering the
asked
question. I just gave
you.
two.
I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about them.
Oh, all right,
I
go
like
ahead, go
how he's
ahead.
giving
Yeah.
backstory why he's picking the people he's picking.
Nah, I'm gonna let
Low
niggas.
cash,
I gotta get niggas
Chop.
in
Here's a question.
introductions. I'm the host with the most. Say it again.
Low cash
Low
and
cash chop.
Word.
Need
Y'all
two
sure
more.
ain't want to say nothing in between,
Nope.
so I can.
Nah, we said that already.
So I
We
can
said
think
it
a
already.
little bit more.
This
Oh,
your episode.
shit. Damn. But you was supposed to send me certain questions. You ain't send me this one.
Nah.
You sent me other shit about other niggas.
We
but
ain't
yeah.
talk about none of that.
Nah, we definitely gonna touch the TI 50. They asking for it too much.
Yeah, nah, we gonna do that. We gonna do that.
I'm
We
not
gonna
trying to give you time, but I never knew Chop was rap.
Chop, rap. Nigga got bars. You feel what I'm saying?
Back to your
Because when we
third
met about
person.
him,
Third
shit.
person.
Straight producer.
Damn. Nigga that be putting that shit down. That nigga, yo, older head that be putting that shit down. Damn. Shit, Jersey's, damn, yo. I was rapping when them niggas was rapping, so I could put myself on that Mount Rushmore too. I swear to God, I was rapping when they was rapping, man. I just was a kid, and I was nice as hell, man. yo, I'm throwing me on that one too.
Alright, so one more.
Fuck that, one more. Real talk, my nigga P was rapping before me. So at that time when them niggas was doing their thing, that nigga was doing his thing, man. Real talk, that's my Mount Rushmore, man. Chop Diesel,
yo.
Low Cash, Crisis, Big Panic again, man.
So who's gonna be the fifth you had over?
Real talk. Reason why I was about to have this that's not part of the Mount Rushmore, but I'm glad y'all gave me this nigga. This nigga was one of the first niggas
Facts.
that I saw spitting that shit before I was
Somebody
spitting that
said
shit. And he was too lyrical with this shit. I looked at him when he was, the nigga was only like 20 something at the time, but I was a kid looking at him. I was like, that's how I'm gonna look when I do this shit.
Yeah, I was gonna
And you know who that was? Some people called him J-Ho. Before he passed, they called that man Rigor mortis.
I thought you was gonna
That's
put
the
him
name
up
I
there.
said first.
Nah, that's what I thought you was
I
gonna
put him on. That's what he's sitting on top.
That's the first name I said to him. Then the second name
That's
I
what
said was
I thought he
okay.
was.
That's my cousin brother. That's weird.
Shout out to
brother.
I knew him when he was J-Ho,
Rigor
nigga.
mortis, bro.
But we was kids. We was sneaking in the canton with fake IDs. We was teenagers, but we was there.
That's Khalif, brother.
And that nigga,
I just said
Rigor
that's weed
mortis,
brother. I just
that's
said
that
weed
guy,
brother.
man. Y'all want to know
before
Jersey
we
City
wanna-
history? Rigor mortis, man.
Before we bring you into the podcast, where I want to ask another question. I asked last time we interviewed someone who's been around for. You gotta realize how much. I don't know if you know, and you're speaking as if you do. So I'm glad you do. That means you get the respect you deserve. Because
Thank
a
you.
lot of older rappers in Jersey City, let's be honest, they don't get the respect they deserve.
Yeah, go get that shit.
So with that being said, you obviously feel a certain way because you get the respect you deserve. So with that being said, do you feel as though it's your job to teach people like under you, like me and Lou, and people under us? You feel like it's your job that you owe them. You owe them something.
I'm gonna tell you this. I felt like that when I was a youth. My track record says nothing but what you just said the entire time I have done this.
Hence why we thought you ran to her on the movement.
I was just an artist on 201 The Movement, but I knew stuff that other people ain't know, so I used what I knew to make sure that everybody could get a look on it. Okay? So what you saying, do I feel an opportunity and a duty? I felt like that when I was the age you was in the meetings with that gun.
Yeah, I was like 19. I was like 19.
When I was that age, I felt the duty to help people because I always knew
I was like
more
19.
than people knew.
I got one for you.
This nigga, I like this one.
That's what he said.
That's some real live
So my
shit.
thing is, so you really feel like any artist coming up from Jersey City, if they hit you up, you feel like it's your duty,
Listen.
unequivocally, to give them advice.
Listen.
I like that word.
Not only do I feel like that, it happens every single day. There's nothing that ever came out of Jersey City that did not come through these 10 fingers, the 10 fingers over there, and the 10 fingers downtown. At some point,
Shout out to Cheese.
something you did
shout out to Cheese.
came through these fingers. I sat in my house. I had a house that 3 floors that I kept empty because I was young and I owned it, and I made it a studio on every floor. We just was fucking the block up. Not knowing that you dumb motherfucker, you're broke, and you know people could be living here paying you rent, right?
Yeah.
No, nigga. Them niggas out on the street, they need to be in my house so they ain't out shooting niggas up. Rapping.
Dope.
And the niggas y'all named, those niggas was in my house. Okay?
It's a
I ain't
lot-
gotta name the names, you already said them. All the names you named in the beginning of this podcast was in my house, keeping them off the street. They used to get the calls. Oh, such and such just got shot. Such and such just got shot. But guess what they was? Facing the wall. Nowhere near that shit, man. So do I feel like an obligation? Yes, I do, and I did that the first day I stepped in here. I didn't even have shit, and I felt that I was giving back before I had shit.
I'm not gonna lie, and I know I said that.
I barely got shit now.
I know I said I'm not gonna dwell too much, but I'm gonna ask you a question.
Go ahead.
It's a lot of music coming from a lot of decent music, and I want to say some is better than others. So it's a lot of good and decent music. None has been bad. Cause you know I'm a realist. If your shit trash, I tell you your shit trash. It's not my cup of tea, my nigga. But it's a lot of decent music and good music coming from. You spent your 16 years on Gummy Projects. Coming from there, you got Banks. You got the nigga. What's his name? Smug.
Banks is
You got a
retarded.
couple of niggas coming out of there.
Banks
now. That's spitting some shit.
I saw that nigga rap on the internet, come that past my timeline. I was like, this nigga rap? He bodying his shit. I jump in his inbox, in his DM. My nigga, I need to holler at you ASAP. He never answered. Come to find out, the nigga was in jail the whole time. I kept hitting him. I'm hitting the inbox of a nigga that's in jail.
Yeah.
But when that nigga came home, he caught me about what's on Jackson, Ambassadors Chicken.
Yeah, on Atlantic and Jackson.
That nigga saw me. He must have looked at his inbox and saw the whole time you was locked up. I've been reaching out. That nigga nasty as hell, bro. I'm talking about like the shit that like I got, like as far as like the visuals and all that, with his ability to just be an artist and rap, we could do some shit, man.
You feel like if he was under your complete umbrella, it'd be different.
Nigga, he could have everything I have without even being under my umbrella. It's free. He could actually get everything that I could do and then walk away with this shit.
Yeah, because you gotta realize there's a lot of decent music coming from your area.
It's a lot,
good music,
bro.
Yeah, good music.
A lot,
It's
man.
good and decent because I don't want to say bad because I technically didn't hear bad music yet, so I hear good and decent. When I say decent, it's not saying it's a bad song. It's that those other songs are way better than that song.
Right.
And like my question is that how do you feel with you paved the way, kinda?
Yeah.
You, Panic Monroe, paved the way for that area.
Damn.
Let's be honest. Who was you hearing before from that area?
Nah, niggas like that. I guess it wasn't on the biggest scale of as we did it, but it was niggas in Montgomery that made us rap. Niggas like I know this one. I know you never heard them, but I need to give them their props real quick because if they didn't rap
Bear,
like that,
that's my man.
Yo,
Bear.
Sugar Bear. Shout out to Sugar Bear. Shout out to Blackout. Shout out to Goldie. Shout out to Pretty.
I got
Green.
Lux.
Shout out
You
Horse.
feel me? Them, shout out to Horse. Like these niggas, like they rapped. You feel what I'm saying? Especially the older ones before Horse. They showed us that, niggas like this shit. They had, even if it was just the people in the projects. The projects is a community. I need y'all to understand that. To us, the projects is the world, okay? When I came out of building 6, if I wanted to get drunk, I went across the street to the liquor store, okay? If I came out of building 6 and I wanted to get dressed, I could buy a pair of old white Air Force Ones across the street, okay? And then come outside. Nigga, we need to come. If we came on the hill or anywhere, we just come to check niggas we know. But our hood was a whole community. I could have did anything. I could have get weed, pills, pussy, a blessing,
money,
a meal, everything without leaving Montgomery, man. On my mama tombstone, I did not have to leave to integrate with the world to see the world. Montgomery was the world, okay? Real talk, bro. What you say when I said after pussy?
Blessings,
yeah. Because you know what I'm saying? I gotta say black, but I always incorporate.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I said that in the beginning, man. I know I'm blessed, man. Blessed with the pussy. I can say that.
Go back to
man.
my question. How do you feel about these guys keeping the trend going on, keeping the music scene
Blessed
alive?
with the
Because
pussy.
they could have just did the street shit. They chose to do music. So how do you feel about them guys and their success? Because they honestly, they are starting to get a real big buzz in the streets. So how do you feel about their success? And being as you kind of paved the way, you Monroe,
Thank you, yo.
Panic, y'all paved the way. Y'all really did pave the way. Because honestly, before y'all, even if there was rappers from that area from Montgomery, we didn't hear about them until y'all been them.
Word. Yeah.
So how do you feel about paving a way for them and making it okay to say that you come from this area and you rap and you got bars?
Listen, man. Like I said, that was the agenda since day one. At the time where we were supposed to be thinking about ourselves, we already knew that we knew too much. We had to share it. We were sharing it immediately. At the age, when I was 22, I was doing what I was doing when the movement started.
Damn.
Helping niggas. Yo, you know you can do this right here. You know you can do this right here, right?
That's real.
I was doing it when I was supposed to have been thinking about myself. 201 the movement? Nigga, I was only 27.
Damn,
I could have been thinking about myself.
Cause I was like 19.
Come on, I could have been thinking about myself.
I
just dropped a movie in a movie theater. 3 months later, I forget about it and then just worry about everybody else, man. So that been my goal. It don't matter when most people get older and then they say, I'm gonna help the youth. Nigga, I started this helping the youth, which was me. Yeah. I was the youth. That was our agenda since day one. You know why? Because that's our agenda in regular life. Anything I know, Louis could hit me. I swear to God. If Louis asks me something that I did, and he say, how you do that? I'm going to tell him exactly how I did that shit. You feel me? Yeah. You was sitting back and you was in the movement like, oh, all right, why they, you know what I mean? Why they do? No, how about, like I told you, man, I had 2 jobs my whole life. One stayed 16 years, but I told the boss he was hiring me. Man, Like, listen, like, I'm so used to being my own boss. I'm telling you what I'm gonna do with 8 hours of my day.
That was a little bit of
Look,
camera,
sir,
yeah,
you're gonna
your
get to have me
conversation.
here every day for 8 hours. And he said, okay. And that's it, man. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going back because I didn't know that.
I was there.
I saw the nigga there. I saw him.
back.
I didn't know he felt like that. But if he would have came to me like, yo, Christ, yo, like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, I didn't how I get in the mix. Oh, I'm gonna tell you how to get in the mix. Yo, he'd have been on movement than me if you'd have said that to me.
I never said nothing. I kept working.
Yeah, no, man, listen, listen. You need working and saying
But no,
something.
I know that
nigga.
now. But once I realized people,
Yeah,
peep
you
my
grown
work,
now, nigga.
Because we was in we was somewhere with nigga.
I'm glad he
what's
said
the-
something too,
what's
because niggas be on some
what's
bitch
the
ass
rap
shit, not
nigga
saying
name?
shit.
What's the rap
He
nigga
said
name?
what he felt, man.
It's
I
my
like that.
man's too. Big nigga dreads. What's his name? He rap, bro. We was at the bar with nigga getting big
Bear?
with him.
Bear?
No, not Bear. Nah, Bear, my man's my
Yeah,
man.
shout out to
What
Bear,
you
man.
call,
Kabir.
rum,
I got him some. Oh,
Yeah, rum.
Cold rum, some shit like
you
that.
talking about rum? What about
Yeah,
rum?
you talking about rum?
I realized that people respected our music when we was here before this even happened. Somebody's recording a song in a booth, right? And me and Rock Grizz brought me and Lou here. We just sit here quiet, sponging shit,
Right.
soaking everything up. There's a couple older people, not old heads, but older than us, doing the music longer than us. We sitting there, so they like, Rock like, man, let Lou and Dad about to get on that shit, feel me? And when we said it, no exaggeration, niggas said, nah, we ain't doing it. Them little niggas ain't about to body us. That's not realize, okay, people respect me as far as what I'm doing is my craft.
Yeah.
They realize
Nigga,
I'm a
that's like
problem.
now. You
They
see me,
realize
I'll
I'm
be
a
on mad
problem.
features.
Not exactly.
Niggas don't put me on features to this day.
Because you're a problem.
Cause
Exactly. And when he said that shit,
that shit was loud as hell.
So it's no shame at Rum enough like that because he's a great rapper. He can rap.
Don't
his
get
ass
mad
off.
when you don't get picked.
But when I realized
There's a reason,
no, I
man.
realized
That's true.
that they might not put you on this shit because they have to worry about their image.
Yes, nigga.
They have to worry about their image.
Hey, yo, I never
And
cared
their
about
fan
that
base.
shit, bro.
I come
We
from a
was
rap
right
group
there.
called The Heat, bro.
We was
right
here.
All
there.
them
We
niggas
was
can
right
rap.
there.
I grew up battling them since I was a teenager. I'm a grown ass man. Our
Alright.
last shit was last year.
All right,
bro.
so you brought up the Heat and recorded them. Do you remember your first session with Panic and Monroe?
Absolutely.
How did that go?
Talk to us.
I'm gonna tell you how the first session happened with them.
I want to know
man.
the name of the song too.
The name of this song was called Dun 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 Dun. That's how the beat go. I don't know what it was because I knew I was trying. We in school. We like 15. Niggas saying like, yo, that nigga over there, that nigga rap. I mean, my name was a whole bunch of other niggas. Man, niggas call me Butter because if you call me Butter, you know me for 25 years. Plus, you feel me? So they were like, yo, but you ain't fucking with my nigga P. You ain't fucking with my nigga P though. You should battle that nigga, you know what I mean? So we could do this, that. Now, Monroe don't even want to rap. He just like to rap because when he do,
he can.
People look at him and shit. Like, he's a piece of show up just
Yeah,
like,
but
oh, they like when I do this. He like being shown.
He pop up,
he
bang you.
The
in his
nigga
slide.
the whole style of the Heat was him. Me and P was bums. Straight dirty niggas, you feel what I'm saying? Monroe made us shine. He put the glow on us, you feel what I'm saying? So, that back to your question about the first session. I booked a session with Chop Diesel. That was my first song ever in life.
You spent money from the beginning.
From the beginning, I paid for my first session ever out of my own goddamn pocket. Then we decided, you know what? Instead of battling Pete, I'm going to tell him, let's do a song together. He tell me that Monroe come with him. But my other partner, Old Nitty, because it was originally 4 of us. Old
I
Nitty.
never knew that.
Shout out to Old Nitty.
It was 4 of you?
It was 4 of us.
I never
We
heard
all the
of
guns.
that.
Full guns.
Yeah. When I
We
came
was
across it, it was
teenagers.
4 y'all, but it wasn't Only, it was Broadway.
No, that wasn't.
That was way later?
He wasn't part of us. Broadway came through Gotti. You know what I mean? Because Gotti had his label and Broadway was signed to Gotti.
Because I
so
remember
get back to
Bowie,
that
but I
story,
never
though.
heard Old Nitty.
Yeah, no, Old Nitty is from the New Houses, man. Shout out to Old Nitty. You feel what I'm saying?
But get back to that story, though.
Now he, I decided, okay, now he rap. He from Lafayette, New Houses. Let's all do it all together. Book the session. They wanted everybody to have $25 a piece. I come with my 5 fives. You know what I'm saying? P came with his 1s and his few 5s. Monroe be pushing that dirt. So he came with 25 singles. he was like 1, 2, 3. It costed $100.
Somebody
It was
said the
4 of
four
us.
guns.
Real
That was the
talk.
name?
Yeah, the 4 guns. Somebody know. Whoever
Shout
in
out
the
to
comments.
Jamel Wilson.
Yo, whoever that
Jamel
is,
Wilson.
they know what's going on.
He from the new houses, they said.
Right. Hey, listen, man. Whoever that is, they know what's going on. This nigga came with his ones, and we paid for the first song. The first song
That might be Cudi.
Yo, this a fact. Another fact. If I'm lying, I'm dying. This on my mother tombstone. This on my father tombstone. The first song that he ever recorded of themselves, they produced it.
Damn.
They listened to the OJ's record at home, brought the OJ's record to Chop Diesel, said, loop that up right there, put them drums on it. The first song that that's why we the best, man. I quit, man.
How did y'all get your
That's
name?
why we the best, yo. Nah, man, we the best that ever did this shit, bro. I know
How
niggas
did
looking
y'all
at me
get
like
your
I'm
name?
bugging and shit,
How
man.
did y'all get
But
your
if y'all
name?
do the history, I won't cut you. If y'all do the history, y'all know I ain't wildin', man. I know
Because you went so far back, I want to know, how did y'all get your name?
Yo, we was the guns. Like whoever in this comment saying that shit,
I
we was the
honestly-
guns.
I honestly didn't
we
know
was the
that.
guns,
I think
but
that's
we
horse.
was.
You want to chop it down?
Yeah,
I just got the heat.
Yo,
That's
yeah, and that's how we did. You know how we moved to the heat is because, nigga, we done beaten meetings with Diddy. The nigga who grabbed us and produced us as teenagers made half of Ready to Die.
Damn.
Easy Mo B. Nigga, we was all 19. Okay? He said, y'all can't be the guns. Nigga, it's too rough. The shit we was saying was not only street shit that people do, we was saying shit that can't even be done. Come on, bro. Astronomically gangster. Like, over gangster. Like, nigga. Nigga, like, yo, so that's how we became the Heat, because we been in meetings with Diddy. Diddy walk in and say like, yo, what y'all doing? What y'all here doing? Like,
They said, ask
I had a
about
security
Paperman.
uniform on. I'm like, nigga, we good.
Who's Paperman?
Paperman. Paperman
They
was
said, ask y'all
an
about
album.
Paperman.
No, a song on the Through the Fire, 2005. Through the Fire. Paperman was on that album.
I think I got
It's a
that from
song.
Extra.
Paperman. Somebody typing this shit?
Look, they said, ask him about Paperman.
Oh, niggas know then, man. Somebody know what's going on out there, man. Come on, man. These is
2005.
long-time
Jamel,
fans, man.
Jamel Wilson.
Oh, yo, listen, man. Shout out to Jamel Wilson,
They said
man.
Mo B.
They said Mo B.
Easy Mo B. He made the whole Ready to Die album.
Frank
He
Lucas
heard
said that.
us rap, brought us straight to the studio like, I'm with this shit.
Y'all got people watching.
Yo, man. Come on, bro. Like, this just some facts, man.
These are actually real fans because they say it's the me and Lou don't know.
Listen, bro. Like, now they're gonna be fans of yours, so they can understand that y'all know what's up, and then we switch fans. That's what this whole shit is about, bro. Whoever watching right here know what's up, man. They know I ain't
Speaking of
saying
that,
no
if you in
bullshit.
this chat and you watching right now, you can like and subscribe. It's
And
on the
yeah,
share every
yeah,
Thursday.
man. Hell
9.
yeah.
About 9:15.
Hit that,
about
hit that
11:15.
subscribe button.
Yo, real quick though too. I don't know when y'all rapping, but yo, you like address where they can get the merch and like the album and when it's dropping and like.
Like, listen, cause I rap for free. The only way I make money is through this clothes. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm with all that smoke. You feel me? Levels of Love merchandise, man. Go hit that on the Instagram. I'm working on the website right now. I just got the domain locked in. It's gonna be called thelevelsoflove.com.
That might be a bar.
That shit is go. Yeah, everything I say is a bar.
No, somebody said one of your bars?
Yeah, what? I don't know. What did he say? What
He said,
They wait for me to fuck up like I'm gonna throw my dick in the air.
I said that in 2004. Whoever that
That's
is,
a real fan.
you my nigga. You my nigga, man. That nigga say they waiting for me to fuck up.
That's
like I'm gonna
crazy.
throw my dick in the air.
That's
Nigga, I said that when I was a teenager, bro.
That's
Yo, whoever that is, yo, you hit me in my inbox on something, bro. You
That's
earned a free
history.
T-shirt, bro.
You heard that,
T-shirt and
Jamel?
matching hat. What's his name?
Jamel Wilson.
Whoever that is,
You earned a free T-shirt, man.
and matching hat, man. Matching hat on my mama.
Hit his
Hit me
inbox.
somewhere.
2004?
I'm gonna throw my, make me the fuck up like I'm gonna throw my dick in the air, yeah. 2004. Come on, man.
Yo, you hit the LIT Lost in Translation podcast.
Yes.
We'll hook you up with Crisis to get you a free shirt.
Yo, listen, man. Whoever that is.
Somebody, who is
Lost
that?
in Translation
Somebody
podcast.
that scheme
hit them up,
somehow.
bro. Hit them up. Whoever just quoted that bar right there, I need you to hit the brothers up. You got a free T-shirt and hat and the mask too, and the mask and the
He
mask
went 3 pieces
for free because whoever the fuck you are, you've been in tune.
He said a line from 16 years ago.
He said Easy Mo B did Tupac, Me Against the World.
Yes, Tupac he did Biggie, but he met us at 19 years old and said, "Them niggas can rap," but we was just some ignorant niggas
still playing
from
the
the
streets.
project saying some outlandish shit, and he just saw the raw talent, man, and he fucked with us. I got joints with Easy Mo B. That nigga produced motherfucking Ready to Die, bruh.
That's
Biggie and Pac. Whoever saying Pac there, he right about that too.
That's dope.
He produced Flavor in Your Ear, man.
Craig Mack.
Come
Somebody,
on,
Sir
bro.
Frank Lucas said, "Sheesh, that's a
That's
hard bar."
That
It is, though.
Yo.
That's 16
So
years
let's bring him
old
into our
bar.
world.
bro.
Bring him into our
Bro.
world.
So you want to
They
get to our
wait for me
shit?
to fuck
Yo,
up
alright.
like I'm
So
a dope.
let's rush that.
dick in the
Y'all want to
air.
rush the T.I. 50 thing? What y'all
Word.
want to
Yeah, how you
let's
feel
go.
about T.I. 50?
Yo, T.I. 50, man. First of all, I shout out to T.I. for just straight coming at niggas, because that's how niggas need to do right now. Man, yo, get on here and just call a nigga out, man. That's what, so he get points already just for saying that. Just for the being the aggressor and the initiator, T.I. get that off right now. So shout out to T.I. just calling 50 out. Did he ever respond though?
Yeah, he did a couple times.
I ain't see. What is his?
They've been going back and forth on the Instagram shit.
He tried to downplay it.
He put
yes or no, nigga. You want to smoke or not?
Listen. He responded. You know what he put?
What?
Tip snitching on live TV as his
He
response.
wasn't telling them.
Nah. Sorry, Fifth.
He wasn't telling them.
Sorry, Fifth.
So listen, here's
He
my
was cooperating in that commercial.
Hold
like,
up.
with
Let
the
me
cop shit.
just
No.
tell.
Do
let
we
me
want
just-
to battle or not?
Well, listen, this is my thing, right, about this whole situation. I wanted to see it based on the call out, like you said.
Right.
First of all, in my opinion, this is my opinion. T.I.
He can't be calling 50
can't be calling 50 out, bro.
No. Why not?
You know why?
No, you tell me why.
Because it's not even like
his catalog,
bro. It's like if I'm 50 and I
if I was 50, I wouldn't do it because it could be a L.
T.I.
But that's chess too.
No.
That's chess too because y'all can spread out how y'all want.
Wait, no.
Nigga, let me show y'all
I'm
niggas
with
about
him
chess.
a little bit.
When a nigga has the potential
it ain't
to
gonna
be
be
able
a
to get
body
a
the way
W,
50 Cent
to
needs
be
a body.
get a W.
50 Cent got a body who
Yo,
he battle.
I sit
He can't have a
back and
debate.
I look at 50's catalog.
So no, because he got that body, he cannot put himself in position to have an L.
Facts.
Okay, so laughing your
But-
way out of a situation is a tactic.
Now, but hold up.
Come on,
Let
man.
me say this, right? So, first, like I said, I don't think T.I. should have even
Atlanta versus
fucking
everybody. Let's
even
go.
been. He ain't even on the same planet as 50.
No.
When it come to records, that's first and foremost.
Records,
Secondly,
what we talking? We talking
He said
records
tip-
like
I don't
that
give a
make us dance,
bro.
Will kill 50.
No.
What are we saying here?
20
We
records.
talk about when that
20
shit
songs.
drop, we be like,
20 records.
yeah.
20 records, T.I. and 50.
20 records.
20 records. To be honest with you,
50 destroying them.
right? No, now see, y'all,
13-7.
yo,
That's my point.
y'all want to hear my shit or not, bro? Yo,
If
listen.
50 going to the street shit,
Bro,
Tip got no rebuttal.
13-7, 50 Cent.
Yo, I think y'all misconstruing what I'm saying. I think y'all misconstruing what I'm saying. I think y'all, because y'all seeing me raise for T.I., that y'all thinking that that's who I'm going with.
I don't assume nothing.
No.
I don't assume nothing.
No, what I'm trying to tell
I
you
just got
is,
stand on the fact that I
it's
said Atlanta
not
versus
as
everybody.
far
I was talking
apart
about my
as y'all
ass.
think that
Oh, give me one second.
So the- go ahead.
Let him, I can hear him. Guys,
it is. I want to say this, so now don't get me misconstrued. You know what I mean? Because 50 is 50, but what I'm saying is him taking the tactic that he used to bail out this doesn't mean he's above it. You know what it means? It means the person saying it to you could potentially give you an L if taken the wrong way.
now,
that's
hold
my
up.
favorite.
Let me go.
Who's my favorite?
Let me go.
Who's my favorite?
50.
50.
All right, but hold up.
I get what you're saying,
But guess
though.
what?
Alright, that's what
He
I'm about-
also
I get what
plays
you're saying.
chess.
Yeah.
Yup.
You do not give someone under you the opportunity to be above you at no cost.
You don't give them a punch in the
But
stomach.
Now-
you said people won't put you on a track.
If you put
Now,
me
yo,
on
won't put me on a track.
if you
don't
doesn't
give
mean
them
you
a punch in
ass,
the
mean you're damn
Hey, yo,
good.
listen though,
You're
listen,
damn
hold
good.
up though. So I'm gonna tell you one other thing that I wanted to say.
Yeah, I'm listening.
That battle to me is dead in the water right now.
Okay,
I'm gonna tell you why. Because
Talk your shit,
T.I.,
man.
that shit was out on TV. Everybody's seen it.
Yeah.
Right.
He should have laughed it off.
Yeah.
Instead, he rebutted
Right.
and he mentioned Supreme.
He said 50 you snitch.
He mentioned Supreme. Like, all gloves is off. 50's not doing that now. He brought it somewhere where it doesn't need to
My
be.
niggas stay with the bars.
You know what I mean? And that's
Oh
it.
yeah, you a beef head. Go ahead.
So what I was saying was T.I.'s rebuttal, he mentioned Supreme.
He did.
He took us somewhere to where it doesn't need to be.
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that.
I feel like
And-
I'm thirsty for a battle.
And
He
50,
made it personal.
that
Oh, he
shit
went
dead.
again after that first one?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he killed it.
See, I made it personal, but 50
made it
50
personal.
jabbed
is
first.
chess, but 50 do
50
play
jabbed
chess.
at him
No,
and threw a
That's
haymaker.
what 50 does.
That don't
No,
make it
but-
right.
But
Yes,
yo,
it
you
does.
can't.
That don't make it
like
right.
the
I hate when
Supreme
people
shit
say
is
that.
the most personal. That is a Queen's thing.
Yeah.
What does
T.I. got
do
no
with that?
business talking about either of them. I don't give a fuck how cool he is with
Yeah,
them.
he's probably said
all the
T.I.
way
said
right
too
with
much.
that.
It sounded like T.I. said too
But
much.
50 could have just said, I'm going to do the battle
50
on
I'll be
time.
honest with you.
50, they
He
never
tried
got
to-
I feel
out
like
tried
a lot of
throw dirt on
rappers.
T.I. name
I feel like
first.
a lot of rappers, like not a lot of rappers. Take it back. I feel like a lot of rappers who are in what considered the limelight or commercial rappers. I feel as though they take shit crazy simply because they don't. I feel as though a lot of commercial rappers forget the rules of this shit. You feel me? Like when
At
I
the
was
end of the
coming
day,
up,
it's
all right,
competition.
if
Where you
I'm
going
wrong,
though? Where you going
if
though?
I'm wrong,
It's
tell me I'm
competition.
wrong. When I was coming up, okay, I'm a street nigga turned rapper, right? When I was coming up, rules is you never say two things unless you have proof. You never call a man gay, and you never say he a snitch unless you got proof. Where's the proof this man told? Where is it at? T.I., you older than me.
That
your
probably go both ways, though.
class told me that your age group told my age group never to do that,
Wait.
and you're doing it.
But what did he say?
So, where we
He
putting the
basically
Crime
calling
Stoppers
50
video
snitch.
at?
He
Is that
calling 50 a
snitching?
snitch, but show me the.
Is that straight up, flat out
I'm not
snitching?
saying 59 a snitch. Is he? I don't give a fuck if he is or not. But where's the proof?
Yo.
And why
Alright.
you doing it just for a versus battle?
And now it's not
Let me
enough.
say this.
T.I., you have your status.
But 50 called him a rat first.
Fuck rap.
Because he put the
Yo,
video.
Fuck
That's the
rap.
let me get-
No,
that's
wait,
the proof.
But
Let me
instead
pull up
of
real quick.
saying yes and
I'ma
no
get
to the
another
battle,
set.
he called him a
Let me
rat
get a set.
first.
Wait,
I know
fuck,
exactly.
So what supposed to do? Say,
No,
oh,
you right. You right.
I ain't gonna say
No,
nothing
you
back,
right.
'cause that's 50
It go
Cent.
for both of them.
It go for
Your
both of them.
status and fuck rap in life is bigger than what you did.
All right.
This is what people do. They
Let me
act
explain
like
this. Let me
50
explain
ain't
this.
wrong.
Y'all both
He was
talking
wrong
about.
first.
Y'all both
See, I
talking
was
about
more
this.
wrong.
Let me explain this shit to y'all. You know what I'm saying? And this is what
That was me.
I'ma realize. Like you know what I mean? I remember when he told us that he was a youngin', but now he's talking as a grown man talking to me today. All right. Let me explain something to y'all. You talking about those older rappers that are both of them are older than me. Okay. And they talking about each other snitching, this, that, and that. But you're talking to a generation where you said that they told you that that wasn't the thing. But guess what, brother? You come to me today as an older brother, and there's a generation under you and a generation under them.
Yes.
And they got dudes like 6'9".
Yeah, because he a lot younger than me.
You feel what I'm saying? So, like, what are you talking about? There is no more of this. Like, people talk about somebody snitching. It's if you snitch, you can have the #1 album in the country. So it doesn't matter who song come on, who gonna get more likes and whatever, and who win the battle versus nothing. None of that shit matters. They're doing that, and the thing about it, 50 and T.I. know that don't matter. They just doing it for people that they care.
For us.
They care. But I'm trying to
it don't
tell
matter
y'all
to either
something
one
right
of them
now.
at this
To them, none of that matters. Okay? And I'm sorry if I'm being a bummer or the old
you're not,
nigga or
you're not.
whatever.
No.
But
You
I got a responsibility to tell the youth the truth about what they looking at. And those people that's talking to y'all about this how things should be, they are not living like that at all. And no disrespect to none of them, because I know one of those niggas I just talked about. Okay, so no disrespect to them. I'm just saying that I know enough about them that they kids are okay. They live in nice neighborhoods.
Like the nigga Rod
Okay,
Wave
they're not
said.
trying to influence their kid to you got to be a gangster, right? Okay, so we not trying to tell the kids that. You feel me? They're doing that for entertainment because COVID is out here now. Everybody that used to rap and they used to have millions of fans. They trying to do what we doing right here.
Everything
They
you
want to
said-
do that. They want to take the shit that we trying to. They coming down to our level while we trying to climb. Cause they need it. COVID got niggas not being able to do no shows or nothing, man.
And it's
Come
funny
on,
you
man.
say that because
so they just gonna be in
I
the news as
remember-
any way they can, man.
It's funny
no
you
disrespect
say
though. I
that.
still
No.
fuck with you, my nigga.
It's funny you say that because I remember a little while ago, Rod Wave said something that was like something minuscule as hell. Like when I say minuscule, y'all know the word. Y'all all of us are intelligent men. Minuscule. It was so.
Minor.
It was so minor, iota, so minute, but it meant something. He said, Jeezy told us trap or die, but sent his son to college.
Come on, that's what he's supposed to do.
That's a fact.
That shit is good.
That's
Like
what-
y'all
that's the
realize
whole
how
goal.
much that blow my mind.
That's the goal. Who said that? Who said that?
Rod
Rod
Wave
Wave.
said niggas don't be really talking their
Rod
living
Wave?
Rod Wave.
because Jeezy told us trap or die and then sent his son to college.
And he's absolutely correct.
What was he supposed to do?
Exactly what he did.
But the reason it
Okay,
shattered my
exactly
world.
what he did.
Wait, I'm gonna give y'all the reason.
But guess what?
The reason
Go
it
ahead.
shattered my world simply because at this point in my life, I feel as though I'm an adult. I'm grown. I handle my own business. I don't ask no man for nothing. Feel me?
When did Trap or Die come out?
At that time, that's what I'm getting to.
Alright,
When Trap or Die came out, fuck, get you think. Fuck Trap or Die. When Jeezy said, only God can judge me. Who the fuck is you? I took it on the run for 7 years.
Yes.
I took it on the run for 7 years. Catch me when you fucking can. Only God can judge me. I ain't never sitting in no courtroom again when Jeezy said that shit to me. I really felt as though only God can judge me.
Right.
Then to realize that this nigga was feeding us this.
July 26, 2005.
I was 15. I caught my first charge at 15. I caught a charge with a security guard. I tried to pop a cop. I hate the security guard. I got sent away. So I caught my first charge at 15. So to hear all that shit and to realize that years later I'm a grown ass man. Never double thought it. Never went back and went back to thinking to it. And this young nigga come up and say, Jeezy taught us trap or die, but sent his son to school.
Jeezy
I don't
can't
care
grow
what none of y'all say.
Alright, let me say
It's a
this.
contradiction.
Let me say this. Let me say it. Let me speak. Let me speak. As an OG, as niggas call me, because I don't feel like I am, but
Young
as
OG.
people say,
Go ahead,
I'll be young OG. Young OG. Let me explain to this. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe when he was telling you that,
that's how
he
he felt.
that's how he felt.
He
That's
was
how
telling
he felt that
his story.
He was talking to people who don't have Jeezy as a father.
Yo, can I jump in real
Let me
quick?
go. Let me finish
Yeah,
tonight.
yeah.
Then you next, bro. He's talking to people that don't have Jeezy, a rich man, as a father. He's talking to people that you don't got no other choice, my guy. In his defense, I'm gonna say that because that's what niggas do. Like the hardcore rap, the niggas that y'all know say the hardest bars. I know them personally. Okay, I got some of them niggas. They'll bring me to go drop their kids off. So I go to grandma's house. You feel what I'm saying? So I understand that, but I do get it. But that's why now that brings us back to a segue of why you said that why I chose to go to this. So he's talking about who a conscious rapper, gangster rapper, and I told you that I was all of them because this album that I'm doing, Levels of Love, I realized that I was saying all of that shit, but I have an 18-year-old son right now. I had him as a teenager.
Living in this day and age.
And he out here right now, and every night I'll be up rocking like this, and I can't go to sleep until he say he ain't in the house.
I feel you.
And then I started rapping like a nigga that was in his house. Listen, nigga, because I know. And the thing about it, I'm not old. I got a teenage son. My son 18. He was a teenager mad years ago when I was younger.
Yeah.
I'm still out here. If something happens somewhere where that guy is up there, I'm telling you, okay? You're going to see something that you've never seen before come out of where we from. And I know that. So that's why I just be up and I just glad that he a good kid. So that's why I made this album because I need to start talking to your kids like I talk to mine in the house. That's why you see Spread Love. that guy with the dreads that was in the video about to fight, that's my son's best friend since he was 3.
Wow.
Because that's my son too.
Ooh, I like that.
I got mad sons, bro. I got mad seeds like a watermelon. I got mad seeds. Y'all watching right now? Y'all people, or y'all 34, whatever y'all in here, y'all kids are my kids.
I like that.
Because if I see them out in a situation that's not healthy for them, I promise you I'm going to say something. And I'm going to intervene.
See, that's what I was going to say, like to Dev, right?
Come at you, kid.
So you a father, right?
I'm telling, not yet. I'm telling all y'all.
But I'm saying,
I'm going to tell y'all what I'm about to say next, but get.
If you a father, right? Let's say you got a kid, and you do a record. It's about killing somebody, or it's about selling drugs.
Yeah, that's my lane.
You gonna become a millionaire, and you gonna tell your baby girl or your son, yo, his brick money, yo, go cop a brick.
No.
Or you gonna put him through college.
Nah.
And also,
Yeah,
I'm sure
college?
when Jeezy dropped Trap or Die, he wasn't in the same mind space as he was.
But what I'm saying to argue,
Well, he still told them. He still told them something else, though.
I apologize for cutting you off, and I'm sorry. Yeah. So, go ahead, finish David. I'll wait.
No, I'm just saying that is
I feel though it's wrong is because I learned this from a nigga that's my age. He's not older than me. Technically, he's a year.
You could have found that on your own though.
But listen, I don't just want to nigga my age. As any black man with any notoriety, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. As a black man with any notoriety,
I got no.
You have. He said it to me. That's the nigga that told me. We're around the same age. I'm like a year older than him. You have a duty once you're in the eye of the public. You're automatically a role model. They're gonna follow
you. Want to be or not? You are. You want to be or not?
Let him finish.
Can I strip all y'all?
You gotta finish before somebody says it. But everybody got something to say though. That's why he sat back there. You say what you gotta say, and then you rebuttal. Let's go around.
You have a role model, and that just means black at any rate.
Can a role model be negative?
Let's go. Let him finish. You gotta let him finish.
Yeah.
You right after him. You gonna get your time. Let him say it.
Patient.
Go ahead. No, say what you say.
No. You have. I never looked like that. You ain't gonna tell me I gotta do something for me. But as a black man in today's society, you have a obligation to watch what you say and do.
He said that in 2005.
Because
I said that now.
Hold up. He said that now.
I said that. Everybody can't
That's a
talk
booty
at the same
quotable.
time. They don't hear none of us. Yo, you want to say something to what he said?
Yeah. Let me finish my statement.
When you talk, nobody gonna say finish. You gotta wrap that thing up. Because niggas want to say something, nigga.
Y'all keep cutting me off.
Yeah, but you going long-winded, my nigga.
As a black man, you have an obligation to hold yourself a certain way. So by the time Jeezy said "Trap or Die," he was established. He was established.
I get what you're saying, but
you had an obligation to say something. Yes, I want what's best for my future kids. I do. But I'm not doubling back on nothing I said. I said it. I stand on it. Y'all know that though. What I said didn't stand on.
You gotta be quiet now. You said what you had to say.
Right. At the same time as you could be wanting your kid to go to college and this, that, and the third, right? There's still niggas struggling, right? There's still niggas in the trap, right? So he talking to them niggas that's still in the trap. Sometimes you not gonna have that second chance. As much as you want the second chance, as much as you motherfucking want to come home and do the right thing, sometimes that opportunity is not given to you. So sometimes you gotta hustle. Sometimes you gotta do the something that isn't smiled upon or whatever the case may be.
Unpopular opinion.
I got one rebuttal for him.
So therefore, when he's talking that could be a sign to those people. When he tells his kid to go to college, there's kids that if you still have hope, if you want this life, this is what you do. But if you in the streets, because there's some people that no matter what I give you, no matter what opportunity that you have, that are still gonna try to be in the streets.
Don't ban the snowman.
That's still gonna want to do this. So therefore, those people, that's who Jeezy's talking to when he's telling you trap or die. But then when you are looking for the way out, when you have the opportunity, when I provide you the stuff so you can go to that private school, that's what I'm gonna give you. But if you can't get there yet, maybe your only way to get to that is to trap or die. Because I have to trap or die so I can get my son the way to motherfucking go to a private school.
Okay, so listen. He gonna say something. I want to say one thing to you.
You going back, though.
No,
I'm
not going back. He said he gonna say something. I want to say to rebuttal with everything you said was that stand on what you speak. It's that simple.
I do.
Yeah. See, if he had just let it pass,
you can't say that.
If he had just let it pass, he would have went back there. You
can't
can't
say
go around.
spicy.
Go around, bro.
You can't
Niggas
say
got
that.
shit to say.
Guys,
I'm gonna say one thing to Dev. Dev, you still on everything you say now because you're a 30-year-old man now, and you feel as though like you have an obligation. You wouldn't say the same thing if you was 19 right now.
What you mean?
Or
Elaborate.
If 19-year-old you was sitting right next to you, right?
Yeah.
You about to have your first son. If 19-year-old you was sitting right next to you, about to have their first son, you wouldn't tell that
I was a
person,
father at 19.
Stand on those
Nigga, I was a
things
father
that
at 15.
And the funny thing about it, fuck
that's what I'm saying.
right? But I have experience with that.
Yeah, that's
Any
real.
young nigga that came up under me after me,
Yo,
I told them.
So
Don't do what I did.
Don't talk
When
about
they did it, I helped them.
Don't talk about that.
I have a
Talk
question.
About the older nigga that came to you and tried to tell you something.
Yo,
and
but
you
hold
told
up.
him fuck you because you knew what you was doing.
Can a role model be negative?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can a role model be negative?
That's why I said to Frank Lucas in the chat. That's a fact. Role model could definitely be negative.
Yo,
Meek
bro.
Mill's a prime example of that.
Yo, you
He
can't.
be negative
Yo,
and positive.
I can't.
He's just emotional. Meek is
He's
emotional.
emotional as fuck.
I love
But he not negative
He
though.
doing some bullshit.
He has done negative shit.
He do because
No.
he's a person.
Why y'all pop Safari?
It comes
He do
off
negative
negative.
shit.
Wait, what? He ain't possible for Safari.
Why you send your niggas go hit the Safari?
Listen, let me tell you about how this shit go down.
Pretty sure that had happened.
Yo, listen. I'm from where you don't gotta send niggas to do nothing.
You do it yourself.
I'm from where you could be just chilling and your nigga just be with the shit.
And you
I
know that
got
more
like
than
7 of those
TC
niggas.
Bay is with the shit.
They just with the shit.
I'm not like
That's
that.
it.
I'm not like
And
that.
you just a different and you know that more than anything.
No, they trying to say I'm
He's
wrong.
I ain't trying to say that.
No.
I'm just trying to say
Meek
you
ain't
know.
nobody. Meek ain't know what's gonna happen. He just got niggas with him that I'm bored.
Oh, all right,
I got niggas. Yo,
I be bored.
Yo, nigga, listen. That's what I'm talking about, nigga.
I be bored.
We came up in the eras of we was the
be
niggas that
bored.
was opening up for Akon. We was opening up for the lot.
That's all I'm
You feel what
gonna
I'm saying?
say.
So we always was in those situations, but we brought niggas with us according to the situation that we was in.
The environment.
Okay? So if I know I'm going in a situation where, okay, I'm about to meet with these dudes and we gonna talk about some bread, this and that, I'm bringing him, and him. If I'm going somewhere and I know that shit gonna be a little rowdy or
You
whatever
probably
like
gonna
that,
bring me.
but this nigga I'm bringing with me, he love me to death and I love him too. I'm bringing him. You feel me? Because he gonna be watching or whatever. But you got different niggas that do it. So just because somebody set it
Yo,
off on a
Frank-
nigga
Frank-
don't mean it was the artist's intent.
I agree with you because
y'all
I'm the
emotional.
nigga that ride crazy. I don't never start nothing.
Yeah.
But when somebody say something to one of my niggas,
Yeah.
I'm 100. I'm ready to do
You
whatever
remind me
wanna
of
do.
myself.
You want to fight?
You
want
remind me of myself.
You want to go glizzy
I
shopping?
was always
We can
one
do
of the
all
artists.
that.
I was always one of
We
the
can do
artists,
all
but I
that.
was still frontline. I was still frontline.
Nah, I'm a frontline
And
nigga to the
anybody that know me, that everything that I ever got in, like streetwise,
I ain't start.
was always
That was some
something
bullshit
that
because he
happened
know we was on
with-
bullshit together a lot of
But I
times.
never started nothing.
Right. No, listen, that's gonna speak to what I'm trying to say. This is a segue to that.
This nigga be stacked.
Right.
What I started.
Yes, 20 minutes left in the stream call. Let me just finish it. Let
Nah,
me just
you
finish
good.
that off, and then y'all take it to one of them current joints.
No,
I
I'm just
wanna
saying
say
it
this to
only
you.
only goes 3 hours. So
Yeah, that's cool. I just want to say on that, and I want y'all to go to one of the
We ain't be
current
man up
events
for no
and shit.
reason, bro.
On that note
Not no
right
reason.
there, it's niggas like this. It's niggas like this. It's niggas that you bring around you that you know that it's gonna be a certain way. I was that guy and trying to be the artist as well. But the thing about it, I was smart at a young age that kept that shit on the low. On the low. All the beef that I got in that is considered street beef, whoever knows my resume, had nothing to do with me directly.
Me facts too. That's me facts.
Me would let somebody play me out and then look around, ain't nobody here. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
What I always
but
say.
my friends, you got a problem.
What I always say about
Buddha
somebody
said-
playing me out.
Buddha
We
said-
got a problem.
Buddha
You feel what I'm
said-
saying? Me, I take a L.
Buddha says
Not
if
my
a
friends,
real
though.
nigga, if a nigga of your stature play you out, it's okay to take the L.
You get strategic.
But if a nigga under you play you out, you gotta.
You handle that right away.
I'm telling no.
Immediately.
See,
Bang.
No. Yeah, y'all about
Nip
to
that
make
in
me
the
sound like
bud.
an old nigga again on the set. But I'm gonna do it anyway because it's my duty. So you saw it's my duty to help artists out when I'm in a position like that. No, it's more of my duty to tell them about stuff that's gonna better their life.
Facts, I'm listening.
I'm about to give y'all a story and then we gonna segue to whatever y'all want, man. I tell this story as a couple people I love. I come from a very street background. You feel me? Very street. You feel me? I'm talking about so deep to the point where the stuff that I do is not for the public. Okay. It's because I'm coming to you because I mean what the fuck I'm telling you. Okay? This is a real problem. Okay? Not nothing that I'm trying to look a certain way. When I come to you, it's a problem. So that's the type of demeanor. I'm just giving y'all a little segue background on myself. But I got into a situation a couple years ago where a dude that I knew for half my life pretended that he wanted to help me with something. And I needed the help, you feel me? I thought he had the knowledge. He ended up almost getting something from me. If I'm lying, I'm frying. I could die right now on this set. Worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Because I needed the information. I thought you had it. I thought he had my best interest in heart. He came to me. He never had that. But I believed in him because I knew you so damn long. You would never do that. Because you treat people how you think that. You like that how you would do. Louis never snake a nigga, so he thinking nobody wouldn't snake me like that. But let me tell you how it went down. So he got to the point where he was almost 3 days away from getting that from me. I woke up one day and I just was like, don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. I don't even know what it was for. I called him like, yo, mom's tripping. She want me to ask for my bike back. You know what I'm saying? You want me to ask for my bike back.
What bike?
That nigga was furious. Like, this my man. Like, I never saw him so angry in my life. I was like, oh. That nigga saw me a few days later. This nigga stepped to me. And he was like, he saw me. I'm outside on my jobs and shit. So I'm on a break. But not only am I on a break, I'm on my way because there's somebody on my porch ready to hand me $1,200 because he want to do the business that I'm doing. He's sitting there waiting in his pocket. And when he saw me, he put his gloves on and he wanted to fight. So I got him by like 100 pounds. But I'm thinking, do I fight right now? Or, all right, police station right there. His family police. Wife of police, she in the window.
He going to jail.
Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? You didn't touch me. You just talking to me, trying to make me fight.
Yeah.
You know what I told him? Good day, brother. Cause in my head, it's 1,200 on my porch.
Yeah.
I'm
His
at a
family
job
police.
on a lunch break, so I'm getting paid over here. About to get paid over
You
here.
got paid on your lunch break.
But my ego, if my ego would have checked in at this time, we'd have been job with him like, oh, you fighting? Oh, police station. Yo, yeah. Chaos. I said, good day, brother. And walked away. And if I'm lying right now, let me pass out on this camera. Ever since that day, 4 years ago, I've been making $1,300 a month and never was late, not one time. Okay? Moral of the story is, man, you don't gotta put on for niggas, man. You don't gotta put on for nobody, man. I say when I fight. Every time I fought, you got knocked the fuck out. All facts. And every time I fought, it wasn't even my fight. Because my fights, I'm walking away from that shit. You just can't play my friends out. Okay? It's niggas out here walking around right now that say that a nigga was talking to me funky and then he was bleeding down the goddamn street. It's niggas out here like that could talk like that but me, yo, walk away. That's gangster, man. That's gangster right here. That's the message of the whole fucking day. That's gangster, man. There's mass shootings going on right now in Jersey City. Niggas dying. People baby. There's a nigga that was in front of Building 6 with me for like 12 years. Somebody shot his daughter a couple days ago. She's 17.
R.I.P. to her. I heard about that.
I know you talking about R.I.P. to her.
I ain't seen him yet. I ain't seen him in years, but I used to be with me. We smoke L's all the time.
That's some bullshit.
My son 18, your daughter 17. We had them at the same time. She not here no more, man.
Yeah, that shit crazy. And
That's
so
the real shit,
you saying
man.
ain't nothing wrong with swallowing your pride?
Nigga, ain't not wrong, nigga. Pride will get you deaded out here, man.
Pride is a monster.
Yo, pride is good when you got proud of self. You know what? I'm about to go take care of my business, make sure my kids straight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That pride is great, bro. That's the pride you need to have. But pride, when you worrying about what other niggas be thinking, come on, that's borderline suspect too. I need to make sure that he think I'm look a certain way. That's he. Yo, my era didn't do stuff for dudes. You feel what I'm saying? If we act stupid, it's for them girls. You feel me? It's for them girls. We don't do it for dudes, man. I don't be trying to impress dudes, man. I don't care if dudes don't like me, man. I like them ladies to like me, man. Cause they buy all my merch. You feel what I'm saying? They buy 2 sets and put it on you.
Yep.
You feel me? On my mother tombstone. So feel me? So, but the other dudes that's wearing it, that's not a shot to them because they buy it because they fuck with me. But the niggas who don't fuck with me, you're still gonna wear it because I'm gonna give your lady 2 for 1. You feel me? No disrespect. But I'm just trying to know the moral of the story. I'm trying to be comical, but the moral of the story is, man, like, listen, man.
Every battle ain't worth fighting.
My man, he be listening, though.
No, the best battles.
That nigga.
Nah, someone said, what book is that?
That nigga listening like a motherfucker,
I was
bro.
in the county and the old head was reading
All
the
the
book.
time.
Word.
And he said the best.
That's
I was
what's
in the
up.
county. Old head said to me some brothers. He said the best war. One is the war you don't have to fight.
Yeah.
I forgot what
Boom.
book that's from. What book that's from.
Gotti. Which book that from, Gotti?
God of War. God of War. God of War.
That's how I found out
I
shit.
ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to hear
You know
what
how
he was
niggas be
saying
like,
at the
Alexa?
time.
I be like, yo, Gotti. You know what I'm saying?
But when he said it to me at the time, I was
No,
like,
Alexa.
What
Yo,
about
Gotti.
merch? That's for you.
What happened?
He said, what about our merch?
Oh, listen, bro, you need to hit me up, bro. Oh, hit me up on Instagram, Crisis201. CRISIS.
Nah, show me your merch that you got on. This is
yeah,
merch.
man. This shit, this the merch. I made this when I came here. This shit was warm when I walked in the door. That's why I was.
They got shorty on the side too.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Somebody said I brought your merch.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somebody got that shit. You feel me?
Shout out to y'all.
Shit always be matching shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna give you that work, man. You feel me? And I don't even be getting dressed like that. I just be with fly niggas. You know who dressed us the whole fucking
I love
time?
that because that's really me.
Yo, I'm a whole bum.
I don't get dressed.
My nigga Monroe of the Heat
Fly niggas.
and my nigga Dub, trendsetter Dub.
Shout out to
I
Dub.
swear to God, every video you saw from Levels of Love, Dub made every outfit. I go pick up that shit at his house. That's it. I don't know how to do it. We got a whole team since we was teenagers. Dub been making our clothes since we was teenagers. Now he got trendsetter out. Now every video you saw from Levels of Love, I got trendsetter on. And you know who made that? 3 people originally started it. Trendsetter Dub. Monroe of the Heat. Trendsetter. Yo, that nigga just jumped out of rapping. Who was the? That's your man's Monroe? You know he invented Trendsetter. Every clothing that I wore in all those videos, he is a part of that. You feel me? Shout out to Double R too. You feel me? A third one, bro. They like the original FUBU. Original FUBU, nigga. Them the FUBU niggas, man. FUBU made millions after millions after millions. Them niggas I just named, they the new FUBU niggas, man. Y'all need to get in tune with them. Real talk. Trendsetter, man. Trendsetter. And the nigga that made Trendsetter and rapped in a rap group for the Heat for over 20 years made this design that's on my chest. That nigga put me on. Yo, you need merch for your shit. That nigga brought me the shit, brought me his machine to my house, cut all the vinyl from me, said, yo, you need to put it on here like this. And that nigga put me on, man. Shout out to Monroe, man. That nigga made me his goddaughter, godfather, man.
That's dope.
Real
Let's
talk.
jump back into it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm taking y'all there.
50.
T.I. and 50, man.
Who your winner?
He said 50.
Yeah, 50, yeah, 50, yeah. 50 a win, but 50 ain't taking that chance, motherfucker. Cause T.I. nice, nigga.
But why,
T.I. nice.
Why would we take that chance if 50 was about
If
to
it
get
was-
Snoop?
Yeah.
Like, why would I say T.I. if I could have got Snoop?
Right.
Because T.I. count too.
Not like Snoop.
Not like Snoop. Not at all. Not saying that. Not trying to say
Snoop
that.
wouldn't even battle because
Not
he know that
going
he
towards
wouldn't win.
that.
He another chess game. If you're not gonna win, then why play?
Snoop beating niggas still.
Snoop said he really only battling if he get hold.
But he's not gonna
So
get
he
it.
not beating nobody.
That's basically telling you.
But that's what exactly. That's what I'm saying. Hov not battling. Know what I mean?
DMX did the same thing. I need
The
Hov.
greatest fight is one that you don't.
DMX beat a couple
That's
niggas.
exactly on the book. God, it's called God of War, right?
No, not God.
Art of War. Had told
Alexa.
me. Had told me the count.
Battle Aubrey.
Had two niggas they trying.
Nobody better not battle Aubrey.
Niggas they trying.
I got somebody for him. They ain't gonna get cooked too bad.
He gonna say
Bro,
Future.
I was thinking about it, bro. The way you wound it up.
Man, listen.
No, he not beating him. Never said that. Never trying
It's
to say
not a
that.
real beat though. It's not a
if
real
you
beat.
line it up the right way, Future gonna give him what he
No,
wants.
it's about
I'm
your
done with
preference, bro. It's never
That's
gonna be the
true,
truth. It's never gonna be the truth. It's always gonna be what you feel.
Jada and Fab was the truth. Lil Jon and T-Pain.
I ain't even watched that one because the memes made me shy away from that. I never watched it.
French and Tory Lanez.
I watched everyone except the hard niggas.
Jada got Fab out of here, bro.
I heard. I see the memes
That shit
or
was the
whatever.
truth.
That's wow. That's a big thing. I mean, I ain't
Yo, but it's
no,
also
I
it's also that
have Fab killing
MCing
them.
ability. When you
Jada
could
killed
take over
him.
like the shit that Heavy Bag said about how I came in the movement. Is if you got an energy that takes the room, it make people think you won.
Now wait, time out.
Alright, so hold up.
I'm going. Let me go. I'm glad that you said that.
Go
Because
ahead.
what's my moniker with the whole versus battle? It's about who set the tone.
Yep.
It ain't about who rap better, who got better
Absolutely.
hits.
No,
all
no,
of that.
it
It's
depends
about
too, though.
who set the
But
tone.
if my hits are just that much bigger, that's gonna set the tone too.
But some hits could be big as hell. A
Don't
hit
matter.
never beats a classic.
Nah,
That's just a fact.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
true.
That's kind of facts. A hit
Exactly.
never beats a classic.
Fabulous was dropping songs and going to sit down.
He wasn't MCing.
Nelly's the loud one.
I'm trying to tell him about the art of
But-
MCing.
Nelly, but
They
Luda
said
got
Jada
better
was
hits
drunk,
and classics.
but his drunk made people stay
Nelly
looking
got
at that
shit.
shit. They don't get to see their favorite
got him
artist.
about it.
You saw your man's twisted before. You ever seen Jada fucked up?
No.
That's me
Where you be
on a
telling
Saturday
that?
night.
Right? So Jada just showed us.
Facts.
So that helps you win too. It's about the personality.
So-
That's true.
You
too.
said that. Fab, I didn't watch it. You said Fab set it
Yo,
on and sat down.
No, yeah, Fab was playing shit, letting the
They
DJ
said
pick
Jada
the
versus
songs
Fab
and
was
go
the
to-
drunk.
Nah, how you? That's not MCing.
I'm
That's
not
not
saying
Jada versus
Fab. I
Fab.
don't think
Hold up,
Fab picked all 20 of his songs.
So do you
That
think
don't
there's
matter,
a
though.
That's
difference
his
bet-
fault.
You coming
He
to the
could've.
battle.
He knew he had to do that
And he
shit.
should have.
And he should have.
Do you think there's a
Shout out to
difference
Fab,
between
though. I
being
fucks
a
with
rapper
Fab.
and an MC? And if you do, what is the difference?
Moving the crowd.
Say that one more time. Say it one more time.
Do you think there's a difference between being a rapper and an MC? And if you do, what is the difference?
It's a definite difference. A definite difference. You know what I'm saying? Like rapping is something you do. MCing is something that you live. When you MC, it's something that you actually live. Okay, now if I wasn't on this radio show right now on this podcast, and we was talking in my driveway, everybody that's watching probably saw me do this with my hands 100 times.
You moving the crowd.
You're going to see that if I was just talking to Gotti in the driveway.
I'll be honest, because
Heavy Bag said that I walked in to meetings MCing the joint. He thought you know how you MC? How you make a nigga think you running a movement that you're nobody in.
you did.
That's how you MC. That means you making people, you
That's how
telling
we thought it
people
was.
how you need to feel. I don't sell my merch by just showing people. I call people and tell them that you need this. On my mother, that's how I sell my merch. No one asks me a goddamn thing. I hit them up and say, you saw this? None of this in your closet. You tripping, nigga.
You need this.
You trip. And yo, give me one. Matter of fact, yo, my wife is gonna be tripping if I don't get one. Yo, give me two, yo. No doubt. You want hats?
Always back to
All
the
right,
white.
what's the price? You got it.
Hustler.
Because listen, bro, this the love
That's what-
movement. This the love movement, bro.
Levels of love.
Bruh,
There's
I
an
spent
angle on
gangster for 20 plus years. I ain't make a goddamn penny, my
I feel the
nigga.
same way.
And my rep solidified. You can't go back, trace no dumb shit, because it would have been out there already. If you're looking for dirt on me, you're never gonna find it. Okay? It's been all these years, it's not coming up. That means I could talk about love, man. You feel me? I'm solidified. You feel me? And when the chicks
MC
are buy
works
it,
any
the
crowd,
thugs
rappers
are
have great
dub it.
bars. That's fact.
The ladies are buy it, the thugs are dub it. Kiss told us already. The ladies will buy it.
Shout out to Kiss again.
Do you think?
Shout out to Kiss again, man.
Do you think?
That's my nigga.
Why you looking
Mine too.
I've been in
But
4
a
locks.
couple niggas thought he wasn't gonna win.
I acted in
I
4
told
locks
niggas was
videos.
gonna
I was on that train too.
Say that again.
Come on, man.
Say that again.
That's my nigga.
Say that again.
What?
You did what for like?
I had acting roles in 4 locks videos.
That's fire.
Actual fact. Look
dope.
it up. It's there. It's there. You feel me? So niggas compare us to the locks a lot, but when I get around the locks, Kiss don't even know I rap. He think I'm an actor.
That's dope.
Okay? Styles P.
That's a bar.
I've been on tour with Styles P with Akon since Locked Up. Never once said I rap. But years later, when I went to go all those videos that I was on the set of and I acted in the video, he just think I'm an actor. And I just be like, cool.
That's real.
But when he see me, he be like, that's my nigga. Because he ain't gonna ask me for nothing. He ain't gonna do nothing. He just gonna work and he gonna shine and he gonna go home. But he don't know we rap. He don't know the heat is being merged with them as like the locks for the last 20 years in this city. He don't even know that shit. When he find that out, he gonna be like, get the fuck out of here. That nigga, I played acting roles in 4 locks videos.
Do you think with the name Levels of Love, that helps you helps your sales and stuff like that, because
I love that
people
line, Frank.
automatically gonna show love because the name is love in there and stuff like that?
Okay, now the answer to that is when I originally came up with the idea, I wasn't thinking about what nobody else thought. This project genuinely came from me trying to do some self-healing. It had nothing to do with nobody else. I was making this because it was doing something for me to research my family, my lineage, how I grew up, why I am the way I am, why I tick the way I tick. And then people started identifying with it, and then it became profitable.
So let me say something. We hit our 10-minute mark. We about to close the show out very soon. So with that being said, you were our first guest. I want you to say this is honest because I enjoyed interviewing you because you was a legend.
Thank you.
Because I was integrated in some of the things you were doing.
Word.
And y'all was doing as a whole. I remember me and Lou hitting you up for programs and shit like that to record. So that being said, you are one of our first, I think the very first guest, if I'm wrong, correct me, that went from beginning to end.
No. Nigga, we did 3 hours with this nigga,
Yeah,
bro.
we went from beginning to end with
like, what you mean beginning to end?
No.
Like
We'll start the show
we'll
and
give
do an
them
hour,
30
then
minutes, an
somehow come
hour,
in.
this must come in. We
Like,
went
you
from
did the
beginning-
whole
3 hours, bro.
joint.
I only got
And
paid
we
for
only
2,
did
you
a
heard?
little bit of the story.
Nigga,
I'm
nigga,
just
Listen,
talking
that's
about
what I'm saying.
you said.
And what's saying, and I think that plays a part
Thank you,
because,
yo.
because we
I sent him a
really
whole
wanted to
list
do
of
it.
topics.
But hold
we
up.
got on one of them.
This also
So
has
with
to
that
show.
being
We did
said,
one topic.
so with that being said, I know you about to say something, so I'm gonna be real short.
Yo,
So, with that being said, being that it was like I feel like it was like closer to home. So with that being said, again, let them know who you are, what you represent, and everywhere they can find you.
And before you do that, real quick, I just wanted
From
to
beginning to end, the
double
first
down.
one.
on
Record?
what-
I broke a record. I broke a record.
I
The
just
very
wanna-
first one.
I just want to double down on
shit,
that because,
Yeah, I'm listening
like
to
you
you, brother.
said
I'll be
earlier,
home. I'll be asleep
we
by
sent
now.
you something.
Yeah.
We sent you something totally different as far as the topics that we were supposed to.
We
talk
didn't get
about
on
the
nothing.
show.
We
We
didn't get on
talked
Once you
about
came
absolutely
here,
none of that.
once
None
you
of that,
came
but
here,
still,
was
Whoa. Once he came
Because
here,
I used
he took
other
over the
people,
room,
I
right?
used my own life to talk about the stuff that
Personalities,
y'all still
bro.
wanted to talk about anyway. Because all those topics are still.
Did you
all
hear
in
me?
this, man.
Did you hear me?
What happened?
You came here
Yeah.
and you took over the room. Like
Man,
I
yo,
said.
Get the fuck out. That's the
Yo.
fourth
Just
time you
saying.
said that,
Yo,
man.
look,
Double
let
it.
me
You
tell
did. It was
We got
natural.
on one thing, and I still got more I sent you.
Like,
We
it
didn't
was
get on
natural,
nothing.
though. You feel me?
We
Like,
talking.
Damn, yo. If y'all happy with y'all like the way things went down?
Nah, it was great.
Word, yo. That's what's up, man. Think I broke
Yo,
a record.
real
nigga.
quick though.
Tell us where we can
Yeah.
find you.
Where you can find out?
Plug
Listen,
everything.
man.
Let's
Every
go.
platform.
Listen, man. Every platform. Y'all can find me on Crisis 201 on Instagram. CRISIS 201. Get me on Instagram. I run that one. Boom. You can hit me if y'all like the stories about the Heat. Y'all want to know the lineage and how we came together. The Heat 201. THEHEAT 201. The Heat 201. I run that motherfucker
And
too.
tell them about
You
the
feel what I'm saying?
project, the project you got now.
Listen, man, I
the
swear to
merchandise.
God, on everything I love. I almost brought the idea of how Levels of Love was about to come out here, but I knew that would have been fucked up. Because What I'm about to show y'all with Levels of Love has never happened before. Has never happened before. Levels of Love, what I'm about to do right now has never happened before, and it's gonna happen 100 million times after me because I'm gonna set the trend. That's what we do, because we trendsetters. Levels of Love is coming. The album.
Do you have a release date? Don't be stingy.
You know what?
Don't be stingy.
I discussed it with Main Gotti this morning. We're gonna have a release date by the top of this week.
Okay. So Monday next
Yo,
Monday
is it
next
gonna be
week.
on all platforms?
Yo,
is this
Put some pressure though, Dev.
Monday next week.
Yo, the meeting I had with Main Gotti earlier this morning, we're gonna have a date for y'all after Monday.
So if something happens, I can come see him then.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yo, is it gonna be on all platforms or what?
That means no later than Wednesday.
No, we're gonna have a date that day.
Yo, is it gonna be on iTunes at all platforms?
Nah, let me explain something that we
Yeah,
talked about.
all platforms is going on.
It's gonna be on all platforms at first, but guess what? I'm doing something different, man. The way that y'all about to see this distributed, I told you when I decided to do this, I grabbed to my core fans. You want it, you'll get it.
I like that. I like that.
If you want it, you'll get it.
Okay. You know what I mean? I told you. I could start. I stopped searching for new fans and said I'm going to make money with the ones that been supporting me for over 20 years.
So
I could do very well with the people that hit my phone. If you would like to be in tune with Levels of Love and you don't know who I am and you watch it right now, I promise you won't regret it. So get in touch with it.
So after the project drop, we gotta have you up again.
Yeah.
After the drop, we gotta have you up again.
I had something to say. I went the whole 3 hours and
Crisis, yo, it's tough o'clock, bro. Yo, Crisis 1/3 of the heat.
Yes.
Legendary Jersey City rapper and group. Salute. We had 3 hours in. What the fuck is going on? I'm about to go watch some Rick and Morty. I don't know what's up.
I'm finished getting body.
One time for him. Know what I mean? So yo,
some more Henny, smoke the rest of this.
Exactly.
Stuff.
That's what's up, man. But yo,
this is the Lost in Translation podcast every Thursday 9 something to 11 something.
Lit.
Shout out to Main Gotti, shout out to Panic, shout out to Monroe, shout out to Cheese. Yo, shout out to Legendary Cheese, bro.
And shout out to Cheese, my personally made jersey. My baseball jersey.
Shout out to Crisis.
And shout out to Crisis. Got some of this Levels of Love merchandise, man.
Shout out to Heavy Bags. This is birthday, nigga.
Happy birthday, Heavy Bags.
Happy birthday, bro. Yo.